All right, hello ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shaq here, and welcome back to Empire at War, Forces of Corruption. We're playing the mod Awakening of the Rebellion. You can find it over out on Steam. We have been conquering the galaxy as the Galactic Empire, one planet at a time. We have actually annihilated the rebel holdings in the Hoth sector. We pushed all the way through to Mon Calamari on the Eastern Front. We've actually got our executor at Jabiim. We've got Lord Vader at Hogner. And, what was it? Yavin, right? Yavin was, yes, it was. I think I need to turn that down just a wee bit. That music is not gonna work. Thank you, YouTube. Probably already too late. But we do have, Thrawn stationed currently at, Yavin base? Yeah, Yavin base. So we're pushing in. I think we're gonna make it to, this'll work. There we go, get another playlist running here. So what are we gonna do? Well, Thrawn could try to liberate the planet of Korriban, and that'll actually allow us to build some Sith Lords. I kinda love that idea, actually. The Death Star recently took out the planet of Majitu. Means they can move for Dantooine. There's another secret rebel base there that our intelligence has already revealed. It's not a bad idea as well. We do have to take out Corsac before we can get the end screen. Now, our main goal, hey guys, welcome to the stream, was knock out Corsac and then finally get to the end screen. But we've got to take out every single planet from here to there. I'm sorry if my audio sounds a little echoey. I'm basically in an empty office now. We move in a couple of days to the new office, so it's gonna get a little weird over the next couple of days for content. But we still have to grab the ground forces on Jabiim. Can we mount up an army in that direction? Or maybe we just blockade it for now. Probably just blockade it. Yeah, probably the best way of doing it. Blockade for now, blockade Renvar for now, and then push in. Use the Death Star at Dantooine, which I think is exactly what we're gonna do. Let's get them moving out. Death Star.
Reporting.
Let's get your interdiction ships ready to go. Head to Dantooine. While you're en route, we'll get the fleet moving, and same with you. Interdiction is our first ship, so we can make sure that there is no escape. You're heading for Korriban. Freeing up a route. I think we're gonna bring all three fleets here to Corsac and like just auto blast everyone. Let's see, Korriban. We have an army up there. I wanna capture Korriban, I don't wanna destroy it. So, let's move. What's interesting is in the last couple of episodes, it's like the Rebel Alliance is so desperate. We've run into a crap ton of battleships, Dauntless class battleships. We actually know they've got one over Mon Cal. Mon Cal has a fleet, a 209 fleet. Holy crap. I didn't know this at the beginning of this. Oh man, okay. That's bigger than our fleet. Yeah, no, that's considerably larger than our fleet with, well, where Vader used to be. Holy crap baskets. We're gonna have to get multiple fleets together. So we'll finish up Corsac, and I think we'll bring the other two fleets down. And gather everybody at Renvar for the final push into Rebel space, because damn. Like, that's so many ships that they're gonna constantly be hyperspacing in reinforcements during the battle every time we take out a capital ship, for them to get another one. What do we got? Korriban? We will fight for the orbit of Korriban. What we got here? Donatos? Donatos? Thank you so much for the 5. Says, hey Shaq, just ordered my mug and I hope this helps with the lack of YouTube money. It's all good. I really do appreciate the $5 donation though. I hope you guys are gonna join me, by the way, on May the 4th over on the Twitch side of things. I'm gonna be streaming for 12 hours straight, celebrating 1 year on Twitch, celebrating Star Wars Day. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna play a bunch of mods, talk about what the modding community's been up to. We're gonna probably play some Star Wars Galaxies that day. We're probably gonna play, I don't know. There's a ton of games that I want to jump into. So probably gonna do a little bit of KOTOR that day. Empire at War, checking out a couple of new mods that are on the way. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Did we not turn on all the things? Oh, and this isn't an Empire at War episode unless I've turned on all the things. They have a level 5 space station as well. Yeah, I didn't even look at the space. I didn't even think about the space station. TIE squadrons, move out. I think that music's a little bit loud because I can't hear the TIEs reporting in. See if that helps a bit. TIEs?
TIEs reporting in.
TIEs reporting in. Let's roll. Oh man. So in the last video I think we put out was a machinima in Space Engineers using the new cinematic tool. And I was able to put like 20-something TIE fighters attacking a rebel base, fully animated. It was intense, and it ran perfectly. That cinematic tool is amazing. You did not turn on all the things. We will fix it. Maybe some XCOM. I don't know if we'd be able to start the XCOM campaign that day because I have to get all the mods together, and I know there's some new, really interesting weapon mods, skin mods, armor mods that I want to enhance the playthrough with. So, all right, interdictor. I'm gonna say you're close enough. Go ahead and just start generating that gravity well so they can't escape it. And let's get our first ISD coming out of hyperspace. I think we can do just a full-on assault on this thing. We're gonna split the fleet a little bit. I normally don't do this. Star Destroyer, engage. Star Destroyer, engage. Let's see, you've got a decent number of fighters, but it looks like they're mostly Z95s and a couple of R41s. Yeah, nothing we can't take out here too quickly. Let's bring in a couple of carrots. You're gonna be our anti-fighter support. Let's get you guys switched to missiles and go ahead and engage. You're in perfect position. Good, stay right there. Open up with both sides, both batteries. You are wrecking face, and I love it. Both batteries are opening up with you. Excellent. Let's bring in Thrawn. Get the extra fleet bonus.
I see ships.
I wish I could rotate their hyperspace angle.
Nowhere to go. Thrawn reporting.
Dun,
Weapons
dun,
ready.
dun, dun, dun. All right, go ahead and engage. Engage. Let's get the broadsides in here to get a little bit of missile support. How are you fighters doing? Not so great. Where are those carrots? Move up. Give them a little bit of fire support, would you? And you two, give me the missiles. Fire away. Hold your position.
Awaiting command.
Did I misclick and bring in an Arquintans? Oops. Hey, the station's down. We'd actually move in a little bit closer.
Losing power.
Dig them down. I'm so excited for the new version of this. Once the new version drops with the new AI and difficulty, we got to do another Rebellion playthrough. One, favorite faction, okay? We all know this. The Rebellion is my favorite faction. Two, it's supposed to be stupid hard, and I love the idea of being the underdogs as the rebels. Like, it made the beginning of the first Rebel campaign so much fun. Where you're like, scrounging for every credit that you can get to build whatever ships you can to try to hold back the Black Sun and the Empire. Proton bombs inbound. Go ahead and engage. Interceptors, do your thing. Get to intercepted.
We are victorious.
Why not stream on Twitch, setting up the Xbox? Well, maybe on the 12-hour day, but I don't know if I want to spend a portion of our celebration stream adding mods. We may do a stream setting that up, but I don't think I want to stream during that. All right, Death Star's moving on. I can move you guys off of there. Let's turn on all of the things. There we go. Do we have any new reinforcements ready? We do. We do. I'm gonna send you here, just in case Corsac decides to get a little cheeky. Korriban. Now this is the one planet that I do actually want to capture, so. Where are our heavy troops? Oh, the Death Stars reached their target. Wow. Unexpected amount of resistance on the rebel base of Dantooine. A base that's been cut off for some time. Corsac pushed out from here, captured all of this territory from the rebels. Because I'm pretty sure the rebels start with this, don't they? Oh, man. Ghost Knight, thank you for the 5. Hey, Shaq. I have lived in eastern North Carolina my whole life. I hope one day to meet you one day.
We've located the
I
enemy.
thought about doing some kind of meetup, but I don't know, North Carolina. I don't know, maybe at like Dragon Con or something in Atlanta, that'd be pretty cool. I've been really wanting to go to that. I keep hearing amazing things. Okay, well, they've got 2 space stations, a Quasar in the back, and a bunch of MC-40s. No, that's not an MC-40. That's a stubby M60. Look at it, with the hangars. You got to go. Wait, are they moving out? No, maybe? What are you guys doing? What do you see? This is why I'm really excited about the new AI, because they're gonna do different things. They're not gonna just stand on their space stations. Because when you stand on your space station, which one's the main? That's the space station, and this is the defense platform. Let's go for the space station. Get wrecked by the Death Star. Thwack. I wonder if the new AI, if they'll be smart enough to actually take on the Death Star, like take it out. Because there's a couple of units that can do it. which would really suck, especially if it's like on the overmap. They just use a hero to take it out. Oh, there's gonna be pieces of that space station falling into orbit for a while. Addy, thank you for the 5. Grand Moff Shack, you have forgotten that you left the Black Sun alive on Polis, and the Emperor demands their decimation. Did I really? Isn't Polis to the south? We'll look. All right, we've taken out their space station, so they're bringing in a wing. We should probably not allow that to pass by. And I'm going to counter that with a pair of carriers. Let's go ahead and bring them in.
Weapons ready, sir. Interdictive field engaged.
I don't know if you can you switch? No, you can't just switch.
Bombers.
Bombers, switch to anti-missiles, and go, 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 go. Don't let those bombs hit. Okay. I love that they don't hit the gravity well generator subsystem. They just go for the first subsystem they see.
Ready for orders.
Like, you don't have to kill this ship. The only thing you actually have to do is take out the gravity generator, which is right here in the middle. If you can take that out, then they'd be free to escape. All right, what else do we have here? Probably our camera facility would be great against taking out fighters, so let's go ahead and do that. All TIE fighters, break and engage. Because this will start producing all of our drones for us. Y-Wings are actually the priority target. They may actually take that out. Did they just do the thing I just said they don't do? No, they're fine. Let's go ahead and pop one of the... Oh, you already did it. Pop one of these. You're not really ready. I don't have any Carracks with this fleet. But now we have 1,000 of these guys. So let's go ahead. Death Star. Let's get that MC-80 out of the fight. And then as they get closer and closer, boom! Death Star. Get wrecked. We'll bring in a Star Destroyer on the left. Star Destroyer flanking on the right. Putting them in firing range. You need to turn a little bit to your right if you would, be so kind. Let's get the both series of cannons firing. You got your ability yet? Nope. You drones really should be wrecking everything that moves. I just need one... Oh, you killed them already. All right. All drones, come with me. We've basically killed everything that's in our way. Let's do this. So I have a video idea that I want to work on for Space Engineers. It's going to be a Star Wars machinima. And I want to push Space Engineers to the limit and see how many ties I can get on screen at one time using the cinematic tool in a massive dogfight. We've done it in multiplayer, and we've had some pretty decent battles. Okay, you guys aren't breaking through even those. You're not breaking through, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you attack move orders and just target whatever. Just target whatever. Do what your heart tells you, okay? The rest of us should be able to break them. Camera reporting. Engage that. How are we doing over here? There's an assault ship, but it is kind of getting wrecked. There she goes. The rebellion is falling. Another reason for the rebel fleet at Mon Cal is that the captain joined the bloody empire. That fleet is huge at Mon Cal.
Engaging the enemy.
Scott, it's massive.
You won't be around much longer.
Taking it out, taking it out. All right, let's start pushing toward the space station. We don't even need to go over there. Do it. Do it.
Target locked. Target
Fire. I always want there to be like a camera angle so it actually shows it. Oh, we're not even gonna see the ion cannon fire. How did it survive? Wait a minute, what? The Death Star failed to kill you? Give me all bombers, switch to protons, and go. TIE bombers on the way. Shack build support ships to finish off the rebels. This fleet particularly needs support ships. We need Carracks and Lancers. Zach, I'm doing beautifully. It's like one of our bomber squadrons has already made it into firing range. I challenge somebody to make that station right there that we're flying over now. And I believe it's the station from the old X-Wing games, right? X-Wing versus TIE Fighter is where this comes from originally. I challenge someone to make this in Space Engineers. I'd love to see that. ISD, come over here.
We've got them.
Yeah, they have fighter production facilities, but don't worry. We're not paying by the laser. We'll probably just do this. There we go. And fire. Hey, Brand, thank you for the 5. Hey, Captain, have you ever save and keep crashing when you try to live? No, I don't have any crash issues at all. No, I haven't had any issues. Target destroyed. Dantooine, at least the orbit of Dantooine, is under our control. Good grief, look at that fleet. Oh, right then. Do we really not own this? Go and resecure that. And let's get a credit generation station on one, just in case. Let's get a space station there so they can't take it back. I really do want to move you south, but this has to finish before we do so. Whoa, what was that? Lord Vader, our people are forever indebted to you. We will serve the Empire from now on, and in doing so, hope to moralize your debt. So we now get some special unit here. I'm guessing we need a simple barracks to train whoever these people are, because I don't see anything under here. So we'll get a barracks and see what happens. I was told by chat in the last episode, take Vader to Honegger, however you say that.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Apparently I can get assassins. I'm assuming we need a barracks to train them, though.
Cruiser
In
reporting.
Imperial ways. Alright. Well, Dantooine needs a ground army to invade. We didn't leave a ship blockading Telos, so we should probably fix that. Let's see. Don't we have... We do. Let's gather up a small navy.
Combat maneuvers initiated.
Right here. All of our support vessels. They don't need to be holding the planets that they're holding anymore. And we are going to head for Dothamir. Polis is still there. No, you weren't joking. Yeah, no, we did leave it. I think we're just going to blow up Dantooine.
Construction complete.
Is there anything special about this planet that we should know about? A hidden rebel base, blah, 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 blah. The rebel base is in range.
Planetary control achieved.
We Death Starred it.
Building started.
Remember, we have all of these to take out before we go over Mon Cal, and this is the primary objective. So, Doth Coffee is executing someone for that mistake. Indeed. Where's Mon Mothma? I think for the first time ever, I think we actually got her. All of that effort.
Reporting.
And I think we actually got her.
Construction complete.
How do I get the assassins? Stream. It says Empire can recruit them. I probably maybe need an upgraded barracks.
Building under construction.
Let's get the upgraded barracks and see if that fixes
Construction
it.
complete.
I'll keep an eye on chat. All right. The Death Star fleet is ready to make their way. Do I want to blow up Telos? No, I think we're gonna head into Dantooine. Let's roll you out. Get some more credit production there. And I think we can move our ground forces to Korriban. I want to get Sith forces. What do you got? Space defense failed. Okay, I didn't build the space defense. You're right, I'm a bad person. All right, who's gonna be our lead man? Let's bring in the heavy troops for our lead invasion to Korriban.
Invasion commencing.
Begin the battle. Oh man, I remember this game. I was terrible at it. Minnesota Wolf. If you've never played this, like if you go back to it, I recommend the Steam version for one thing, because it's easier to get mods. You can find them it's on sale all the time. Get the expansion pad, the gold version, so you get Forces of Corruption as well. And then try out the mods. Awakening the Rebellion is what we're playing right now. It's great. Thrawn's Revenge is amazing. And they all, even the ones that deal with their same like era, play very differently, which is pretty fun. All right, let's... Enemy base shield. I have no ATSTs in this entire army. Oh.
Awaiting orders.
Troopers, fall back for a minute. I'm gonna give you some podwalkers.
On my way.
And we'll give you, because of the base shield, I'm not gonna bring in artillery. I think we'll just bring in, we have one group of ties. We have two groups of ties. Let's bring in two groups of ties. I love this plan, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Let's see if we can do like a strike mission on the shield generator. We'll bring in some transports. I like the idea that this army, it's like an airborne unit.
Reporting.
It's like a ranger unit. They come in off of,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yes,
They come in out of transports. So we'll get these heavies loaded up into these Imperial, like, later edition lats. I don't know where these are from, but they're amazing looking. Are they from Rebels? I think they might be. They just look like really angry lats. Gorgeous.
Awaiting command.
All right, load it up, load it up. I don't have any other Spec Ops groups except for maybe the Storm Commando unit, which I'm not thrilled with. I don't exactly understand how to use these guys properly. Like, I'll bring them in again.
At once.
But like gameplay-wise, I don't know what their role is supposed to, how they're balanced, how they're supposed to work. Only some of them can be invisible, so I don't feel like I can really stealth the whole unit in. They do get thermal debts though, so maybe they can take out buildings faster than the average unit.
Ready.
I love that the ramp comes down. All right, Storm Commandos, let's go. I'm gonna send you guys in. We're gonna see if we can locate the enemy. What in the world's going on back here? Oh, we got a little Imperial outpost at the top. Cool.
Can I help?
Let's go ahead and grab a sensor node, and maybe we can locate their shield
Recruited some
generator.
mercenaries.
They're from Force Unleashed. Is that where they were originally?
Sensor
I mean,
node
obviously that came
constructing.
before Rebels, so that's probably the earliest portion.
Turret
You know, I
constructing.
have never beaten Force Unleashed. I don't know, something about it when it came out I just couldn't get into. Maybe I'm gonna revisit it. There was a bug where you could get 2 Vaders? I didn't know that. Oh.
Construction complete.
All right, here we go. Wow, we can see everything. And the shield generator is right here? Okay, let's take the
Ready to serve.
Storm Commandos.
At once.
At
Absolutely.
once.
Affirmative.
Their audio is really goofy.
Give the order.
I mean, they look so cool, though. They have, like,
Base is
black
under
Scout
attack.
Trooper armor. Their stat block from FFG is amazing. Like, they're really cool, but I don't really know how to use them very well. And they do get whatever this is supposed to be. Drains shields of nearby enemy units. Okay,
It will be done.
interesting. Let's see. We don't have any turbo lasers moving up here. So what we can actually do,
Transmission confirmed.
you boys hold up for a second. I'm gonna make you group
Ties
2.
reporting in.
We're gonna grab up our ties, make you group
Orders,
1, and
sir.
we're gonna call in a little air support from the TIE fighters and take out this walker before it can be covered by the turbo laser tower. Take him down, boys.
Ready.
Your
for
command?
action, sir.
No, you went too far.
Engines activated.
Sometimes their flight range
At
gets a
your
little
call.
questionable. Nice
Of
run,
course.
though. I don't think they're gonna be able to do this without like a proper support group.
Mercenary outfitter destroyed.
What's going on up there? What did you do? Rebel assault infantry causing
At
troubles.
your service.
Just give the command.
Thank you, Darth Bane.
Immediately.
Appreciate it. You know, if these scout commandos can pick this up,
Anything you ask.
ties come on in, we can stop the enemy reinforcements from passing through here. So let's get the anti-vehicle turret.
Constructing.
Ready for battle.
Begin firing. Actually, take out the anti-infantry units.
Here, sir.
Commandos go. Use those thermal jets. You do have those, right?
Always ready.
Don't let it run you over. Actually, I couldn't tell how much of that was the TIE fighter and how much of that was the Storm Commandos. To be completely honest, that might have been not half bad. I love that it's Korriban. You can actually see the old Sith temples.
Turret
Yes.
constructing.
Heading to that area.
Can you take it out?
They will be no more.
They don't get regenerating health or a shield.
Right away, sir.
So it's like, I don't really know how to use you properly. Though I say that, and then I watch them wreck everything in their way.
Acknowledged.
All right, boys.
Construction
I'm
complete.
gonna cloak some of you,
See them removed.
the ones that can, and the rest of you I'm just gonna send in. As soon as the fire starts dropping on you, because I feel bad that I'm sending you into a giant turbo laser tower, I'm gonna bring in the TIE fighters to help you take out that shield generator. Then we will continue our push. DT Gaming, thank you for the $2. Anyone else excited for the next Star Wars movie?
You
Yeah.
have a task for us.
Yeah.
Acquiring
All right, begin the
target.
attack.
We stand
Storm Commandos are
ready.
already there. Coordinates have been dropped. There goes the assault. All right. I don't know what that explosion was on all of our people, but that was the thing. Come on, boys. We're gonna lose the Storm Commando group for sure.
That location. Executing order.
Do we want to call in an airstrike on these fools? Yeah, why not?
Prepared for assignment.
There it is. Power's down.
Initiate
Rest of the ground forces prepare to move out.
Awaiting
Load up.
orders. Prepare for assigning.
Load up. And here goes our drop team.
Yes, sir. Moving.
Drop team, go, go, go. TIE fighters, come on in.
Fighters, attack.
Podwalkers, you should be able to move pretty quickly. Get in here.
On my way. Scanning area.
There goes the TIEs to give us some backup. Where's our... I didn't make you guys group. Should I make it 2 since 2's dead?
Guns ready.
Final landing zone, final landing zone. Go, 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 go.
Yes, sir. Prepare for
Look how fast they produce units. Come on now.
secondary position.
Tryon, thank you for the 20. At work, can't save the Republic today. Imperator Rome. So you're the next best. I know you mean the actual new, the New Republic. I know what you mean, Tryon. I know you're a loyal citizen to the Republic. and not, you know, an Imperial scumbag. You would never. You've been playing that Imperial to Rome game like crazy. I know you've been talking about it oh, there's another damn walker. You know, I wouldn't mind if these guys were on a little bit longer of a timer so that you could do a push, like a proper push in. When are we taking fire from? Take cover, because they're producing units so quickly, I can't, like, overwhelm with my assault. And I think we just lost that entire group from just spawns.
Engaging enemy.
Come on, boys, break it. You almost got it. Just a little bit more fire into it. Both transports should be already firing. There we go, there we go.
Reporting in.
Maybe that's just me. Darth Bane, holy crap, thank you for the gigantic donation. Advance for the eventual Homeworld 2 campaign.
Target acquired.
I think the Homeworld 2 campaign is going to be it's not going to be streamed. If I remember, and you guys can correct me, big time Homeworld, there's turbo lasers up here. What if we got an actual building up here? What do they have left? Maybe you guys will remember, especially Homeworld 2 fans, is Homeworld 2, the balance on that was like all over the place, right? Like the difficulty curve was super hard, like the first 2 missions, and then it got really easy for like 4 or 5 missions, and then it got super hard again. That's what I remember, but it's been years. Like, years as in back when Warlords first came out. That mod, if anybody remembers it. All right, seriously, they have a bunker. I'm moving an ISD into orbit of this one single bunker because screw this bunker.
Bombardment incoming.
Screw your face, bunker. You gotta go. Let's see if we hit it. And we got a direct hit. I love the system that this is, the fire isn't accurate, it's just spread, so there's a chance that you'll miss completely, or that you won't hit it more than once. All right, all units engage. Including you, militia, get in there. Professor Kirby, thank you for the 2. Taurus, go boom. Do we? Death Star, Taurus, I don't remember. So Homeworld's difficulty was dynamic, and I know it was dynamic in the first one in the sense that it actually, like, it would ramp up based on how many units you had and stuff like that. But in the second one, I remember, yeah, they spawned units so quickly that they died in the firefight coming out of that operation base.
Planetary control
I
achieved.
remember it being really hard, but like randomly hard on some missions. Like it wasn't nearly as balanced as the first one. Maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game from, you know, 2002 or whenever that game came out. But I definitely remember like a really oddball balance thing. Dantooine. I see our forces have arrived. Kolsek. It's time for you to go away. We do just need to win the orbital battle, and then we're going to Death Star all of Korsak. Ancient Wisdom, thank you for the giant, really nice donation. I appreciate it. $50 to the channel. Appreciate your support. No message though. He's just like, here.
Form up.
Here, this is a
Gravity
thing.
well generators online.
Space station or boom, boom, boom.
Commence
This.
primary ignition.
Commence primary ignition. I saw Mr. President in the chat. Hey man, how goes the latest version? I was talking about how I'm super excited about the new difficulty level and how I will be real hard pressed not to play as the rebels, driving people crazy that I saw haven't played the Black Sun. But
Right.
I gotta be me. We're bringing in this huge fleet, nothing gets away. Oh no! Oh yeah, we kicked off the, all right, I got nervous for a second that I didn't turn on the damn interdiction field so they can't escape. Jack Quinn asks, hey Shaq, have you ever thought about doing a story series in SC for the Star Wars universe? Yeah, I have thought about like doing some fun machinima stuff, but story series always requires a lot more people, and that requires a lot of people with a lot of free time and good equipment, and you know, been down that road before. Very fun, very challenging to do in machinima. Let's see. When the model in the strategy game looks better than the one in Galaxies. You know. We need to get more modders modding versions of Star Wars Galaxies. That's what that means. I was logged in playing around with my X-Wing earlier today, actually, on the Legends server.
System conquered.
And Oh man, that X-Wing model is like the textures on it are rough. Death Star is going to continue to move out. Korriban is ours. Let's go ahead and build, the ground expedition team. Some archaeologists have discovered some old Sith and Jedi artifacts on Korriban.
Battle imminent.
Who knew? With more funds, they'll be able to investigate these artifacts and make them available to us. Engage.
Building started.
Tryon, thank you for the for the hashtag break the shack. I like that right above your comment it says, "For Mr. President, AI is scary, man." New stuff is going in as well. Yeah, I know. I know. But Tryon, thank you for the giant donation. And he says, in all honesty, I know the Republic was right and the Empire needed to fall, although I love the Imperial ships more than the Rebel ships, and that's why I play them in games. Oh yeah, man.
The enemy has been spotted.
You gotta love what you love. It's just I know I probably got a habit now of being like, hey, so the bad guys are bad. As long as we're all on the same page here. Like just to you see it so many times in comments that you start thinking that people actually believe this. But no, I get you. Imperial War Machine is one of the coolest sci-fi factions ever created.
Ready for
Absolutely agree with you.
Choose your reinforcements.
Tier 3 space station.
battle. Roger that.
Roger that. Try the Yoden mod? I have tried it. The Yoden mod is ridiculous. Let's bring in the Arc Hammer, like right next to this nebula. We'll pull it inside and we don't even need to pull it inside. They're not going to counterattack. I just want to send 30 drones at them, that's all. 30 squadrons of drones. Let's go ahead and pop this so they send their fleet toward us.
Commence primary ignition.
Commence primary ignition of the Death Star. Love it. I'm so excited for the next campaign. My favorite moment in these campaigns, and you guys probably agree, it's kind of like a grand strategy problem, is the early game. Early and sometimes mid-game, depending on which strategy game it is. But you're talking like 4X strategy games. Late game always gets a little boring. Because once you get that ball rolling, Stellaris handles this very well because you can be like, oh yeah, just balling through the entire game, and then suddenly it's like, event happens, the universe is screwed, the story has changed completely, good luck. Go, TIE fighters, I'm sure you'll be fine. TIE drones. Space Rivers. Get in there. Make me proud.
We're online.
We're online. But the beginning
Let's move
campaign.
out.
Oh man. All right, let's start coming out of hyperspace now.
Let's go.
Bring in all of the Star Destroyers. I'll bring in the ISD-3,
Reinforcements
custom made for this
canceled.
mod. What do you mean reinforcements canceled? Don't give me your crap.
Wings reporting.
Come out of
Moving
hyperspace.
to
There you are.
coordinates. Destroyer here.
Can't you
Moving
just go
to
straight?
coordinates.
No? Okay.
Order confirmed.
Engage. Bring yourself into firing range. I don't care what it is. I want to see what your firing range is. Oh, you are in firing range. Okay, never mind. Right, Professor Kirby? I'm with you. I think he's still alive. Playtest Fall. I can't wait to play Fall of the Republic.
Copy.
I'm just
Attack.
waiting for a build of it. I told Corey, don't send anything over that
Interceptor squad reporting.
that you take your time. It's ready when it's ready. I fully believe that, especially when it comes to mods.
We're being targeted.
Very excited to play. Fall of the Republic. Thrawn's Revenge team is working on it. It is a Clone Wars era mod for this. So we get a new. So it'll be the third Clone Wars mod, and the two that we already have play very differently. I can't wait to see what Corey, the team, Thrawn's Revenge team, pull out for that one. Very excited now. Mr. President loves his
My
ISB 3.
scopes are jammed.
I copy.
ISD.
Coming
ISB?
around.
Under control.
ISB is very different.
I got him. Watch him. He's coming around.
This is the
Turning
ISB.
to your
I said it again. ISD 3,
He's about to
not
be
ISB.
destroyed. I'll
Reporting.
take care of this. He's headed your direction.
I wrote a character for. I hope not too many.
won't be around
None of my
long
players are in here. It doesn't matter if they are though. There's not any spoilers at this point. I wrote out a character that they had run into in our tabletop game of Edge of the Empire, and they were hired basically to do a deal, and they didn't know who hired them. They were supposed to drop off a prisoner, and at the prisoner drop-off, it was a Imperial contract, and they got hired through a planetary security force on Doran, so basically the Keldor homeworld. When they finally get there, they find that the group that has hired them to move this prisoner and the prisoner's been like bag over head, gagged, can't talk, shackled. They find out it's the Empire, and it's an ISB agent. And the ISB agent they decided that they wanted a little bit of cover because they weren't sure if they were walking into a trap or not. It made sense, so they put a sniper up high. One of the players is a Kamasi sniper. All right, let's make sure we hold on to this. Anyways, I wrote this background for this character, and what they were doing on the planet, and just there's a lot of depth there. And sure enough, they make this thing that if the contact tries to grab onto the prisoner, you're to take them out. And that was what happened. So this character that I made and I wrote this background for, gunshot, boom, dead, one hit, kill the ISB agent on like an amazing dice roll. And just like, that's the thing. You can't be mad at your players. They make the choices that they make with the information that they had. I'm not mad at them, but man, just that moment of like, all right, let's just blow this planet. We've almost got Coruscant taken away. We're gonna continue to push through. What do you mean they've got units over Telos? Admiral Thrawn, we'll be super aggressive and we'll just hyperspace on top of them with the entire Imperial fleet and show them the might of the Imperial Navy. We need to push through these. We need to get to Mon Cal. So that's that D&D moment, right? You write a character out, you give them a bit of background, and I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter. All right, no, let's do a Nebulon B. I want you right on the edge of the sensor range, just so we can get closer. Thrawn, support fleet. Come out of hyperspace now. Combat maneuvers initiated. I'm gonna give you a lot of space this time. All of your main cannons should be in range. You are to engage there. You have your interdiction field online. I'm gonna move you one at a time. Move up. Interceptor, go. TIE fighters, we're gonna do what we do with you because we're the Empire. We're just gonna send you in all willy-nilly.
Let's run this gauntlet.
Copy.
Well, at least she knows what she's getting into. Let's run this gauntlet.
Fire. Open fire.
Open fire.
Yes, Commander. Attack that target.
We must act like the Imperial Navy and be incredibly over-cocky.
Go after the stragglers.
For the glory of the Empire.
Come on, ICs. Or interceptors. I'm bad with nouns today. Missed my previous try. Check new Jedi Order mod. You know what? Let me open up the donation list so I can see what's going on here. Fear I'm missing some. The Imperial Navy showed up in mass. It's gonna wipe them out. The sound of turbo laser fire. Let's see. So John Uni says, you missed my previous try or check the new Jedi Order mod. What is that? I saw that on Steam. And I wasn't quite sure exactly, like, time period I guess makes sense. If it's the new Jedi Order, it's most likely after Return of the Jedi, obviously, and Luke has started up his Jedi Order.
Bombs away. Attack that target. I'm ready.
So one of the things that I'm curious about, and I know we got The Last Jedi coming out.
Awaiting your orders. Heading to destination.
Let's go
Awaiting
into
your
here.
command.
We got the new movies coming out, but
Your command,
the
sir.
time period of when he
Attacking
could have
target.
started the Jedi Order,
What is it you
and
want?
there can't be many ships
Fire
left
at
here.
will.
The fleet has to be listed straight. Shouldn't there have been enough time for him to train like almost 2 generations of Jedi in between Return of the Jedi and the last movie, the first movie of the new like trilogy? A lot of time has passed. Like a lot of time. You get a kid at like 5 and you train him up for 15 years. Because what's the time gap there? It's got to be like 25 years, isn't it? Between Return of the Jedi and blah, 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 blah. I'm totally failing at movie names today. All right, let's go for the last 2 planets over here. Emson, is there anything cool about you? Cheaper production of all Senior Fleet starfighters, blah, 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 blah. This planet has a capital shipyard, blah, 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 blah. This has a capital shipyard? Oh, no.
Construction
I actually
complete.
didn't know that. That could be a problem. I think we're going to invade Telos.
Battle imminent.
Though you have a capital shipyard, you only have 2 ships defending you. I'm just going to auto-resolve that. Death Star. Get Death Star.
Control achieved.
All right. Moving on to the next planet. Cool. We can move you over. I think, yeah, we're going to do a Telos invasion, I think. Last planet for these guys outside of the ground invasion. One of the reasons why I want to do a ground invasion. Let's go ahead and do that. And then check chat and see what's it. Assuming he didn't do anything else. Right. Like, if he...
Acknowledged.
Tactical battle imminent.
I had to imagine that, you know, he was pulled... I don't know. I kind of hope so. I kind of want that to be like a reveal that there are other Jedi, because he only needs to train a couple for them to go out and train new Padawans, right? You can train multiple Jedi in a lifetime easily. So you can kind of, like, the Jedi Order kind of expanding out in that way. Dun, 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 dun. Do we want to do the invasion now or ground invasion up there? Let's just blow this planet up. Is there any reason to keep it?
Construction complete.
I'm not worried about income because we're literally on the back end here. Let's hit the deck, and this time... No, I've learned my lesson. Always hit the deck with infantry, just in case there's like an issue with it. Especially with factions, third factions. Wow, he's running this fast. Yeah, we're at the very end. We're at the very end, and Corsac isn't all that interesting to invade over and over again. So we're just gonna kind of drill through these because I want to fight for Mon Cal. I want to do that. I want to get into that fight. All right, here we go. We're going Juggernaut this time.
Acknowledged.
We're going light walkers.
Inputting coordinates.
2 Juggernauts.
Acknowledged.
We're gonna go for all of the armor. See, he's too slow. I wanted to go for like a lightning raid. I don't know what they've done this planet. That could be a problem. If the Juggernauts suck up all the damage, we could make this work. There are 2 of them.
Reinforcements canceled.
And then just a ton of regulars. I love it.
Reinforcements canceled.
Just a ton of regulars.
Advancing.
That was not the right unit that I dragged in, but that's okay.
At maximum unit capacity.
A heavy blaster cannon like an E-Web will be nice to have. Can't believe I left Armco for this. Telos got bombed once before. So did Taurus again. Yeah, we're kind of just repeating things.
Skiff ready.
Some worlds, man.
Give me a target.
Let me get all of our regular troopers. Best scene in Solo for me was seeing the Imperial Army for the first time on screen. I thought that was great. There was so much fan stuff in that movie.
Yes, sir.
Copy.
Go, 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 go,
Awaiting
go.
your orders. Your orders, Commander?
Like what Rogue One did for the Rebels, where we got the U-Wing, you know, and we got to see a little bit more fleshed out early days of the Rebel Alliance. Freaking Solo did for the Empire. I love seeing these guys in the deck. Like, talk about the Imperial Guard of Star Wars. Get ready for the suck. All right, you two. Why aren't you're not letting me double select you guys? Oh, and I can't put you in here because this lab is already full of troops.
What
Right.
is your order?
You're gonna be group 1. You're going to be front line. Congratulations on your promotion. Let's get some sensor arrays online so we can see what the enemy is actually up to.
Skiff here.
Love that we're gonna find out what the enemy's up to after we brought in our reinforcements.
Sir, it's them.
What do we got? What do we got? Oh, you died.
Copy.
The Juggernaut does not like your face, and you are now the dead. Shaq is the comm officer relaying orders from Thrawn and Vader.
Construction complete.
Oh, Shaq is the comm officer, indeed. No, that's not how any of this works. I have to outrank them, right? Maybe not Vader. They do have the base. Ooh, I like their base. Corsac base looks pretty cool. I wonder if they get any air units like the other 2. You know, like the Rebels get the speeder, the T-47, for their like early base. I wonder. It doesn't look like Corsac does, unless it's flying around somewhere I haven't noticed. Just looks like a bunch of old Clone Wars tech, ATPTs. Unless the only thing I can think of, where are our troops going? Oh, okay. There's just a crappy bike over there. Take him down. Take him down. I love that these guys actually heal units near them. Well, why don't we bring you up a little bit of there? fire support. We'll do a scout with the lat and see if the shield generator is in the corner back here. I don't think it would be. There you go, a little bit of an airstrike for you as we pass by. And some rockets, suck rockets. And that's not good. Oh, he just took turbo laser fire. This is fine, this is, oh, no, right, it's actually here. And go, 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 go. Oh, we're still gonna die. We're gonna lose this lat. No, my only lat, my hero.
Roger that.
Mistakes were made. You died a hero. Wait a minute, seriously? Did he die? Run to the south, run to the, oh, he just died of the shield generator. All right, we have to avenge him. Move up.
Reporting. Enemy
Move up, don't wait for the freaking invite. All right, let's bring this in, let's do it. Full assault.
You may start your approach.
You may start your approach.
Yes, sir. Scouting area.
Okay, you walkers are getting too close.
Right away.
Secondary position.
You gotta go in with the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut has to go first. It's just like a mad rush vehicle.
You men take the flank.
And go.
Support order acknowledged.
You need to be on the inside, go.
Acknowledged.
Don't wait. Why are you slowing down?
Destination set. Proceeding.
Come on, come on.
On my way.
There you go, you're in, you're in. Open fire, drop troops, kick that off just in case we do have some enemy
Standing by.
shield units, rocket units, excuse me. There you go, you're getting repairs too because we brought in support troops. Go, 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 go. They probably get the T-16 Skyhopper. That would make sense. I could see that. It should be just straight up garbage though, in my opinion. All right, kill that turbo laser. I know we could have gone up to the shield generator, but we'd have to go all the way up to the top. And I'd rather just like walk in here and kick the crap out of them, so.
Follow my lead.
We're going after the base of operations.
Bombing run
So many
available.
regulars. We have a bombing run available. Did we do any damage to this up here?
Provide necessary backup.
You know, if you guys push forward and take out the shield generator, I can provide air support. The lat, why?
We're taking hits.
Ah, it's fine. The red E-web. Is it weird that the E-web is red?
Reinforcements.
And why the other guy is just like, you know,
Awaiting orders.
I refuse to fight anymore. He's just sitting there.
Moving numbers.
Go in.
Moving out.
Ready to receive your transmission.
Ranks down. Man down. Requesting medical.
Are there any other flying transports other than the lat? Hell yeah, there are. If you were here just a little bit earlier, you would have seen, actually, I can bring it in right now. I'll show you.
We're taking
Let's go ahead and bring you, no,
Reinforcements
right here.
canceled.
These are actually modern for this time period. How are you not taking out the shield generator?
Support fire.
You had one job.
Armed and ready.
Help him out.
Commencing attack.
Reporting.
And you
Take
push
out
in?
any stragglers.
And our walker's moving up. Yep, walker's moving up. So these are the actual transports for the Empire.
Commander.
Like dropships, kind of,
Heavy losses, sir.
you know, operating like some kind of helicopter.
Reporting in.
Half our ranks down.
Bring in the, I need you a little bit closer.
Awaiting your orders.
Are you taking turbo laser fire? You
Destination
are,
is
you
acknowledged.
goofy bastard.
I copy.
Move up and get us some sight.
Commencing
Your
bombing.
orders,
Let's go.
Commander. I am ready.
Now, go over to those regulars. Where are they at?
Commence.
Get over here with the rest of the troops and give them some cover.
What is your order?
Bombing run inbound. A foxhole type Star Wars game would be great. That would be amazing. That would be so much fun.
As you
With like a
come.
galactic map to connect the servers together. Oh man, that would be so good. If you've never played Foxhole,
Yes, General.
it's this World War II top-down
You may
game,
start your
but it's all
approach.
like you play it like
I will
this,
cover
but you get one unit, right? So if you're like a tank, you're driving the tank around, and you can only see as far as your vehicle or your item, your character has vision. Are we not taking this out? Give me orbital strike. But you can build buildings, you have supply chains, and it requires your team to work together. There goes the airstrike right on top of the light transport. Nice. But imagine that, you know, digging out trenches for, you know, the Battle of Hoth kind of thing.
Ready
that
for
would be,
orders.
I would definitely play that. That'd be so much fun. And that's why we need to see a variety
Keep your eyes
of
on
Star
your
Wars
scanners.
games. And not
Acknowledged.
just
Excellent suggestion.
one big title per year. Every other year? I don't know what the release schedule has been like for Battlefront. I highly suggest you build the Death Trooper Mark II from the Arkham, or you'll be pleased. I've built them. I love the
I'm here,
jetpacks.
sir.
I want jetpack troopers. I want more like, you know, what is it? Characters that that play to like a very aggressive gameplay for the Empire. I think would be nice for both factions, honestly.
Guns ready. Flying there
I think
now.
jet troopers particularly would be nice. So maybe like a really cheap version of the.
Moving.
We're gonna go and we're gonna look for targets to take out.
Firing at target.
All right, take that out. Do we have any more
Reporting in,
transports? Or is
sir.
it just the two? Just the two.
Destination
What's wrong?
is acknowledged.
We're moving out.
I am en route.
Take it out. Keep using your rockets. Love that you have those. Would you make an Armco division that's stationed at Hoth? I would, for what? If that theoretical
You men take the flank.
Foxhole style Star Wars game, if that was a thing? Oh man, I'd want to fight on every front. The best way you could do it too is make capital ships the kind of like guild halls in between missions before you land on the planet. So you group up there and then, you know, choose what units you're going to bring in or whatever, you know, you're funding, you're buying, and then you go in. What is going on back here? Let me get one of you interdictors.
We're on the move.
Make sure that's clear. All right, double checking everything we've got here. It looks like the only thing left, we have one Black Sun planet here. We've knocked out Corsac. Lastly, this one. This is all we got left. Pushing for Mon Calamari, the final battle. I'm excited. All right, so Thrawn. Let's get the Death Star over here and take out Polis. Let's get Thrawn's fleet and his ground army assigned to Renvar.
I knew you would say that.
I knew you would say that. And we'll use this fleet, which was just defending to make sure Telos didn't push out. We're gonna have you assigned to Renvar as well as reinforcements for Thrawn. Did we ever train those reinforcements?
Enlisting soldiers.
Give me more troops. Seriously, all you've got is one ship? All right, auto-resolve that battle. Ugh, really? Auto-resolve, why do you hate me? Why? Why do you do this to me? Now, where's the Death Star at? What? They ran. They ran. I don't want you to run again, because then you'll keep getting into a fight. So we'll jump in here, we'll interdict, we'll take these two ships out. Bum, 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 bum. And we didn't have anybody in the fleet brigade.
Gravity well generators online.
So it looks like we're doing this the
Transmit
old-fashioned
orders.
way.
Your order, sir?
Fleet, move out. Rip that lat guy. Oh, jeez, we lost a lat. It's a lat. I don't care if it's a hero. It's one lat. Though he was spawning my favorite infantry, so I'm feeling it, all right? I'm already feeling the guilt. I love PlanetSide, Colonel says. Did you hear PlanetSide has got a new update? They've introduced some kind of like robot faction or some weird robot unit that you can make as a character, and then you can play on any server for any side, and I guess rank them up.
Moving out. Attacking the
I read
lasers.
through their posts. I didn't quite understand exactly what they were going for with this new one. It's like, okay. I guess a way to fill
Cruiser
out
standing by.
low population factions.
Yes, Commander.
My issues that I always run into with PlanetSide is that at the end of the day, you're just flipping a base from one color to the next, basically flipping a flag. All right, not all that interesting. I never feel like I'm really winning a campaign. And the battles, you can never feel like you're doing a siege, right? Like an enemy holds a base and you're sieging them and just like running their ammunition dry and, you know, out supplying them. You can't do that. You could do that in the old PlanetSide, in PlanetSide 1, because there was actually like a supply limit. For like respawns and stuff, but you can't do that in the new one. So it just turns into a meat grinder many times. It is fun. There's a lot of cool moments. I mean, there's nothing like that gigantic battlefield with a mixed combined arms feel. Very few games have that. And the ones that do are mostly milsims and armor mods.
Fire at will. Reporting in.
Let's overload your weapons and go ahead and engage. I don't think we've got much left here. ISD's banking around. And as operatives, they help add pop to low pop teams. Gotcha. I wouldn't say that's the only good hero I have. Vader is amazing. Gross misrepresentation.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Speaking of Vader, get up here.
Construction complete.
We need you.
Right away, Commander.
Let's get all you units up here. All right. Death Star, how are you doing? We misplaced the Death Star again. Oh, there it is. About to hit Korriban. So it's got a few more jumps before it hits Polis. We're going to take that out, blow it up, and then we'll head over. So, as for our proper invasion, how do we want to play this? Let's not combine the fleets. Vader, join up here. Meet up at Renvar. We're going to use this as our jumping point. So let's get our ground troops over here. Meet up at Korriban. Meet up at Korriban. Load you up. And we have to choose. Do we hit Felucia? There's a planet. Or Raxus Prime. Or we could split the fleet in two ways. We go Vader south, Thrawn north, and then hit Mon Cal. I kind of like that idea, actually. All right, that's what we're gonna do, and then we can bring the ground troops in. Lord Vader.
System lost.
The hell? Control for the Empire to Black Sun. What? Whoa! What? Well, it's not you.
Maneuvering.
Oh, I don't have space stations here. That's why. What did I lose? They are not running around with commander teams again, are they? Just looking for any planet that isn't the right color. Yellow, red, nope. Holy shit. 21 of what? And look at the stack size. Begin the battle. Now we got a real battle. I guess the Black Sun has done nothing but build ships here because it's the only thing they can do.
Incoming!
Yeah, I am going to use the SSD. I'm going to throw the SSD into the first wave. No reason not to.
Yes, sir.
No reason not to go in that way. Hello, space station. How are you? Fantastic.
Primary ignition.
Commence primary ignition. Goodbye, space station. Oh, please. Crowd around the space station. I think half the fighter wings just disappeared. The space station is destroyed, and that'll allow us to hyperspace in a hell of a lot closer.
Move out.
This is how we're doing this.
We shall be there shortly.
Right in the middle. Oh, we're going in.
I copy.
Carriers inbound. That'll give us more fighters. They're trying to retreat.
Yes, Commander.
And...
Gravity well generators
Touch.
online.
And...
Roger that.
Engage. All units. Engage.
The lasers
It's old
are
Clone
our
Wars
target.
tech. You'll be fine. Yeah, I don't need to bring another Ranger Victor. We'll just wait.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Reporting.
I need all those drones. Come here, TIE drones. Make your run. Alright, so it's mostly fighters. They had a 21 stack of what was probably fighter squadrons. Let the SSD die over Mon Cal? Yeah, I am. I mean, that's actually my plan. As messed up as that sounds. If I bring in... Good grief, Liberators are strong. Oh god, they have this! Oh, and it's not ready yet! Oh, mistakes may have been made. I mean, we're fine. This is all part of the plan. We're fine. You, this, that. Huh? Fire! Fire, 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 fire! No, I did it before. You fire anyways. Plasma burst bullshit.
Destroyer here.
I'm not raging. It's fine.
The lasers
Alright, engage that.
Ready for command.
Not so worried about that. How you doing? Oh, you're fine. It's just a couple of fires on most of the decks of the ship. You're fine. We're all fine here. Dun, dun, dun. And there is no escape. So this is the last of the Black Sun. Take it in the fiery goodness that is the Black Sun's final base. Oh yeah, okay, we took 2 shots from the plasma burst generator straight to the face at the beginning of that battle. That was fun. I didn't notice it in the background. It's so tiny. But yeah, that could have been worse. What did they? Yeah, 21 cloak-shaped squadrons. That's what they had built. All right, the last Black Sun outpost.
Construction complete.
Destroyed.
System conquered.
I believe, unless they've taken another planet that I just don't see on here. I thought it said that we had lost control of a world, but I don't see I do see Thyfera's got a little bit of corruption on it, but it's really not a problem. Hell, we can even give orders for, yeah, head over here and deal with this, would you? Shuttle en route. Emperor? I feel like the Emperor should join us for the final machinations of his dastardly plan. Let's have him come and join Thrawn's fleet. Very well. I don't know if the Emperor gets anything in the way of like a special ship. Be cool if he did. Let's get our other Star Destroyer down here. We'll have you reinforce Thrawn.
Construction complete.
Let's get the Death Star en route. And you know what? We're not going to be dumb about this. I know we've been playing this kind of tongue-in-cheek for the last couple of episodes because we're being super cocky, which I feel like is in character for us.
Removing corruption.
You know, I'm totally brain fart on where to get probe droids. Give me some of those. What? Prototype. The handling of Imperial funds is admirable. Unfortunately, we need to hold a larger surplus in the receive if we want to research more effective ship types. Save up the necessary amount and bring the Emperor or Benevolent to the marked planet to get a new prototype. Save credits. Credit balance 8,000. 2 Imperial escort frigates. Dathomir. Really? Dathomir? As in, where's Dathomir? Dathomir, where the Emperor is already like gonna be 3 jumps away. You know what? We'll do that just because we can. This war? No, we own so many planets. We're making bank.
Corruption has been removed.
South of Kessel. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Okay, didn't even notice that. We'll have to send the fleet down there. Thrawn's fleet.
That will do.
Thrawn will go down there and deal with it. And we have to take out Jabiim too. Hey, defenses over Mandalore. Go poke that. Make sure that that's actually controlled by us. And hey, did you build that space station I told you to build? No, you didn't, but you did.
Right.
So I can move you.
Building started.
Just want to make sure these are all green. I don't want any issues with them running away. Did you make it to that planet?
All wings reporting.
Need the Maw, I think. Do we not have the Maw? We have the Maw.
Constructing.
We have the Maw. The Emperor has arrived. What does the Emperor do? He's got to have some interesting bonuses. Faction Leader hands out special missions. Admiral, 10% combat bonus to all ships. General, 50% bonus to all ground units. Oh, to all units, period. Imperial Leader, strong the dark side of the Force and capable of inflicting great damage. The Emperor also drains the life and will from nearby enemies. The Emperor's Force corrupt ability affects any nearby unit. Can also remove corruption and has the Governor ability. So he has some stuff. I'm going to assume he doesn't get any special vessels. But he will be joining Darth Vader.
System lost.
What?
Building.
I'm gonna start building like
Beginning
defenses
construction.
and crap on the ground. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. They snuck in behind us. Okay, we're gonna blow this up with a Death Star and this, because screw those 2 planets. And then we're gonna come down here and kick the crap out of them. Does this have a ground? How dare you? How dare you?
Construction
Sneak
complete.
through. It can't be much. I'm taking the defenders of Kashyyyk
Construction complete.
over there.
System conquered.
The planet has been dealt with. Jabiim
Tactical battle
has a Juggernaut as a ground unit. It's on the top of the stack. Really? Did it say Pirate Garrison? Yes, it did. Black Sun have command us too? Yeah, that might be how they snuck through. Because I thought they were done, right? Like, they should be out of planets, but apparently... That's crazy. Oh, shit, they've already gotten a space station out? Alright, well, I'm not gonna load into that battle. We're just gonna get retreated from there with some minor casualties. We'll move the Death Star down here to deal with this. We're gonna move you down here. Go ahead, Thrawn, and deal with the light work. I am very disappointed that the Black Sun continue to survive. I'm sending our spies out. And the last one? For some reason can't drop them. Oh, Boba Fett's there? You don't say. Begin the battle. We're gonna go kill Boba Fett. Boba Fett, where? Boba Fett at Lisa. You know what can stop them from taking Telos? Blowing it the hell up. Oh, this has all escalated very quickly. All units move forward. There we go. Is this the remake? No! We are playing Awakening of the Rebellion, which is a pretty substantial mod for Empire War Forces of Corruption Red War. It is super fun. It takes place in the time period. What is the official start of this, Mr. President? I know it's probably after the destruction of the first Death Star, right? That's when the,
Come across enemy units.
I would assume this starts. Oh crap, no, he retreated. I forgot to turn on the... All part of our plan. We are baiting them. It was all part of the plan. Where would they retreat to if they don't have a station? I guess to the next nearest thing. Where are they gonna go? Legit curious. Kessel? I would imagine Kessel or Nimban. Waiting for the reinforcements to arrive. I'm about to go blow everything up over there. That's all I'm saying. You're here!
System conquered.
Good. Now. You know what? You guys aren't wrong. They can't retreat to it. They can't go anywhere to it if they're dead. That's exactly what we're doing.
Construction complete.
We'll move our ground troops to reinforce over at Jabiim.
Construction.
There they go, there they go. I don't know where they're going. Is that my reinforcements? I don't know where they went. Bizarre. The Death Star is moving to take it out. It's such, and the sad music starts to play.
nicely.
All right, Lord Vader. Oh, probe droids. These are the probe droids. So, are we going to the planet with the plants that want to kill us? Or are we going to Araxis? Senior Fleet System Starship Production. What do you have? Ion Cannon, Starship, a little bit of technology on. You have sizable fleet and ground forces and 3 groups of Mon Calamari commandos and Han Solo and some Gallifrey transports. This is the much larger fleet. Let's get you guys fleet leads.
Mission
Yeah,
log
that's what I thought.
updated.
Here we go. Go. Go.
Interesting tactic.
We're gathering our
On the
forces
way.
before venturing forth. We're doing this. Oh, you didn't even. All
Tactical battle imminent.
right, here we go. The last 3 planets. 'Tis over. Oh, we need to save after this?
Awaiting your command.
Moving forward.
Choose your reinforcements.
Interdictor this time.
Heading out, sir.
Don't want to be silly and not have one. Come here. Who forgets to bring in their interdictor?
Ready. Gravity well generators online.
Yep. Thrawn for the bonus.
If
Get
you
you a
are
little bit
sure.
closer. Hopefully not too close. We should probably take out that starfighter shipyard. There goes the ion cannon.
Ready to update orders.
We are not waiting around though.
Moving out.
We are not moving around, and we are going full Star Destroyer assault, and we are taking out that fighter production.
copy.
We've heard the Rebel Alliance.
You have need of my skills?
Cannons armed.
Let's set up a base of operations here, and we shall deal with it swiftly. Bring in a couple of Carracks in the back line. TIE fighters, break it and get. You just need to keep them
for
busy
command,
while we
sir.
get the Carracks in range.
Squadron standing by.
Nice. Switch targets to the next capital ship, and yes, do move in. Carracks, stick with the fleet. Stick with the fleet. Stick with the fleet. Good.
I
Thrawn.
already have a plan.
Thrawn,
I
hold
have
position.
calculated the possibilities.
We're gonna get somebody to take your position a little bit closer so they start taking the damage. And we'll bring in a couple of Lancers. All right, looking good.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Take them down and overload your weapons.
Maximum firepower.
I'm not gonna need that for a little while. Take out the dreadnoughts since their shields won't recharge. Oh, all right, his overloaded shield has turned off. Go ahead and switch targets.
Direct fire.
God, you're just wrecking that thing. It's beautiful. I love it. Engage.
Awaiting your orders.
Engage. Take that thing out before his shield recharge ability comes back online. Go.
Priority is the laser cannon.
As soon as you take out that MC-80 and those 2 dreadnoughts, we'll target the space station. Fighters, you guys getting work done? You are kind of missing the park here. Engage those fighters. Break off 2 squadrons to go after those B-Wings. The B-Wings can do a lot of damage if you leave them to their own devices. Another ion cannon blast is coming out. Please tell me you have switched targets. You have. Beautiful. Engage. Move up. Engage. How are you doing? Yeah, right now, just sucking up a lot of damage. We are going to lose this ISD. That's okay, though. The amount of fire he's taking, it's worth it. You're taking it best you can. Ooh, MC-80's almost down. We might not lose that ISD.
Where'd he go?
So, not too bad. Bit of a fleet, and bit of a space station defense. You two should be putting all of your rounds into that. If you can, onslaught and, yeah, go ham. Go ham! These are the last 3 strongholds of the rebels. The last gasp of the old Republic and its supporters.
Holding for maximum firepower.
Okay, Carricks. Or Lancers. I brought you here for a reason. You really gotta take care of these enemy fighters. I know they're X-Wings.
Concentrating firepower.
I'll even give you a bit of a buff. You need to come around.
Destroyer here.
ISD, come around. How we doing?
I copy.
Almost got him. Almost got him.
Engaging the enemy.
Choose your position wisely.
Take out the space station now.
Reporting.
Ah, the fighters, the fighters, the
They've
fighters.
taken out our launch.
Always the fighters.
You are in need of my expertise.
Need you all moving up here. Need you all firing at these. Nope, just the ISDs. All fighting at the space station. Another ion cannon shot. That does do a little bit of hull damage.
Yes, sir. Bombs deployed. I assume you need my help.
You are almost ready? You're not now. Overload and open fire. There we go. Ties break. Sometimes I wonder why the ties just decide to stop moving. Like there are it's a target-rich environment, boys. Go in there. How long will we be live? We're going to the end. I'm gonna try to shoot for the end of this. And then if you would like, leave a comment in the description for this video, letting me know what we should run for next.
The lasers are
I'm hoping we can test out a couple of new mods.
All wings reporting.
I want to do a couple of full spotlights, so not just like Let's Plays, but actually get back into doing the old mod. Anybody remember the old mod library episodes? Haven't done any in a while. I need to get back into that.
Waiting orders.
That was the base of the channel back in the day.
Your command.
That platform to get the word out on cool, fun stuff that the communities are putting together, so more people can enjoy it. Which, oddly enough, I think the Let's Plays have helped a little bit more than the old mod library series, because there's just like Awakening the Rebellion. Like, how many people found that mod? I'm curious in chat. From this Let's Play, or one of the Let's Plays. I'm really curious. Oh, the X-Wings. Come on. Come on, Ties. Because he's hurting. He's hurting real bad.
Admiral Thrawn reporting.
All right, final target. I've ordered the fleet to engage. Yep, shooting for the end of it. We have to take out these last 3 planets. Nice, the rest of the ISDs are slowly moving into range toward their main batteries. I found it off the Rebels LP. Nice. Set it in Cat.
Do you have something to report?
Ready, Commander.
Concentrating firepower.
Clear it out, clear it out. Last one, and the station's dead? Yes, it is. All right, 1 orbit secured. Now, can the second fleet do the same? I believe that was Vader's fleet that's about to come into combat with a much larger enemy force. Begin the battle. The music is super somber, right? It's perfect for the fall of the rebellion and the hope that was the New Republic being snuffed out. God, I'm gonna have to play the Rebel Alliance just to watch the taste out of my mouth. Forgot to save again.
Choose
It's
your
fine.
reinforcements.
It's fine. Do we go in hard and heavy with the SSD? Ah, the Emperor gets a shuttle. He gets a Lambda. All right, let's not do that then.
Reinforcements
That's a
canceled.
trap. That's a trap. Gotta get it closer. My SSD has to be closer for the invasion. As always, the risk with the Star Destroyer, Super Star Destroyer, is the supporting fleet won't be nearly as large because it takes up 44 out of 60 build cap. So I won't be able to bring in anything for reinforcements except for this like first wave until this thing dies. But we do get a lot of firepower. I think we're gonna bring it in. I think we're gonna be that cocky Imperial commander who brings this ship in at damn near point blank range so we can get as many of the weapons in firing arcs as possible. If we slide it in slowly, we're gonna be in trouble. So, we're actually gonna come up a little bit to the top, it looks like. I'm thinking come out of hyperspace right here.
Let's go.
The SSD can handle it. Wow, it is dropped out of hyperspace underneath it. And then we're gonna get an ion cannon blast as well. Before we do anything else though, let's bring in the supporting fleet now that he's taking heavy fire. I'm thinking, wow, that's just not a lot we can bring in. Relying on this means relying on taking something to take out those fighters. So let's bring in, I'll go ahead and unpause it. Bring in the battle group of anti-fighter support. Bring in a group of TIE, no, give me TIE defenders. Nice. I have heard the good word, Mr. President, that Thrawn is going to be getting TIE defenders in a later version. All right, move up. They should have full fire focused on this thing. We wait for nothing, open fire. We've already taken out a Quasar. We've already taken out, no, come on, you gotta move up forward. You gotta take these ships out. Oh, the armor. And then that one dreadnought that we brought in early on. So all we can afford in this battle, it looks like, is going to be the SSD and 5 Lancers. That's kind of hilarious. What are we firing at now? Space station? Okay. That works for me. Take the space station out. I'll take out the extra firepower and the hangar that's there. Look at all the fire coming. Look, we'll just go into cinematic mode. Might as well. That's a huge rebel fleet. We couldn't retreat if we wanted to. So we're in. We're all in. Everybody ignore the fact that it has landed its back end on top of the planet. It looks like the planet is holding it up. And there goes the space station. Good God, this thing is powerful. There goes the space station. We're sitting at hull strength is at probably 90% at the moment. Space station has been destroyed. Taking out multiple carriers. Multiple, you're so dead. I don't even know what's hitting you through your deflector shield, but whatever. Just missiles everywhere. Do we have any kind of reinforcements we can bring in? Not really. And we've lost 3 of our Carracks. Or Lancers, not Carracks. Hey, we can bring in reinforcements. I'm not bringing in an interdictor until I feel like we have a chance of actually winning this. How are you fighters doing? Not bad. Lancers got some work done. I think multiple. Overload your weapons. Fall back a little bit more.
Awaiting your orders.
How we doing? Everything's got a little bit of damage to the hull, it looks like. Focus everything you've got on this ship. I want it down. Take it down. Take it down, take it down, take it down. We could bring some aces in. I think fighter help is probably the best bet at this point. Just keep taking out those fighters. There goes another ship. That dreadnought that we had targeted is just about dead. I am gonna bring an interdictor on the off chance that we can win this. That may have been a mistake. We'll see. We'll see. Another ship down. Still got a lot of tanky ships. Let's take out the Quasars. Switch targets now that we took out that dreadnought. Quasars should melt without any issues. Beautiful. Do we want to go for something tanky or something light? Probably something light. Eat the support vessels up really, really fast. How much damage have you done over here? Almost 2 more assault ships down on the right-hand side. Yeah, if you want to keep pushing forward, you'll get into the range of all of the rest of the fighting. Come Come on, come on, come on. Look at that battle group. That rebel battle group can take this. Next target, next target. Take them down.
Won't be around much longer.
What are those? Sparks or missiles? I can't even tell. Because it's chaos. The enemy is actually pushing down the length of the SSD. This is working for us. But they are also chewing through our Carracks.
Concentrating firepower.
Potential reinforcements? Nope. Ion cannon's going out. It's gonna lower our damage. We just had a really weird rotation. Oh, look what they hit! Oh, block missiles! Block missiles! Block missiles! Oh, that was close. That was real close. I don't know why we spun around, but it actually is kind of in our favor. It's a graphical bug. You know what? Let's bring in a victory class. No reason to wait. Might as well. We can help him. I don't know who would win. MC40 or a victory? Give me a full blast and open fire. You, hold position, keep firing, overload your weapons. Let's get some more damage out here. You may fire when ready. I'll bring you a little bit of backup. How are we doing on damage over here? That dreadnought is almost destroyed. That one is almost destroyed. Most of the fleet in this right-hand side, this little battle group cluster, he just spun around again. I mean, if you can finish it, finish it. Finish the job, knock them out. I don't know if we can win this. We're still taking a lot of damage from those space stations. Unless we can get some more backup here. How are you aces doing?
Primary target identified.
The rockets are not doing that bad. Let's get you working together. The ace is going after them. You keep firing. You, whoa, camera.
Yes, Commander.
Start going after the light fighters. Okay, we're at 50% hull strength, but I think the enemy fleet's down to about 50% ships, so. I've been avoiding taking out the MC-80s, or the MC-60s, due to the tankiness of them and their regenerating shield. I figured if we take out the sport fleet, we'll take out most of their damage. Okay, stop trying to move, because you keep rotating ridiculously. How are you doing? I mean, could be better, but full salvo, keep firing. Let's see if we can kill these without hitting their shield. Like, he just kicked his shield on. Don't bother firing at him. Fire at something else. Oh, man, you still have full health, full health. You're questionably low. Fighter squadrons, keep attacking. We've almost taken out his support vessels. How we doing? I'm gonna break a TIE squadron. Stop spinning around. Go after those B-wings. They're gonna do too much damage. Overload the weapons. Maybe if I tell it to move, it'll stop rotating. We're about to get a free reinforcement. Bring him in. Here he comes. Nice. Overload your weapon. Okay, that MC-80 is almost dead. Breaking through. Nice. Another ship down. Another ship down. You should melt really, really fast to an S. Didn't even see its health bar. It just died. All right, we need to go up to the space station. Everything else is secondary. Go up to the space station. I believe the victory class can actually handle this over here. Switch to this and then start knocking out his shields. Oh yeah, it's nerfing it. It's nuking it. Oh man, what's he at? 50% hull. We've got it. Oh man. I want this ship in the last battle. Because it's gonna die in the last battle. I almost guarantee it, because we're gonna use it as our initial attack. We'll do as much damage as we can with it. We've got our on-fire interdictor in the background. Did I miss a donation? I did. Reaper, thank you for the donation. Aye, Captain Shack. Teach those traitorous rebels where their real power lies. Did they retreat? They must have taken out the interdiction field. They must have taken out the interdiction field and got away. Damn. They didn't kill the ship, though. They just took out the subsystem. Look at those losses, though. That means that the rest of those ships are going to fall back and make it even harder for us to take this planet. Oh, man. All right. That's fine. This is all fine. Go ahead and resume.
Construction complete.
Let's get a space station here at Renvar. I can't click anything for some reason. And we're gonna save. Grab a save. Just in case something goes wrong. The SSD and the Death Star is unbeatable. Well, we're gonna find out because the largest Rebel fleet that we've ever seen, plus the maxed out space station, is sitting over Mon Calamari right now. Black Sun's to the north. Not too worried about it. We'll chase the Black Sun around. I know they keep taking planets. Right now I want to focus on the last of the Rebel cells. Speaking of Death Star.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, well, nope, too late. Thrawn's arrived. Why is Thrawn's lead ship not there anymore? It must have reset itself when I jumped into that battle. Oh, this is gonna be a weird fight then. They outnumber me. Holy crap, they outnumber me. I came in with 7 ISDs. If you count Thrawn's. They've got 5 MC-80s, what, wingless? Justices. Yeah. Oh, 5 battleships and 4 winged? Oh my god. Begin the battle. I knew they had some ships, but they must have split the fleet at Mon Cal. Yeah, no, they must have split the fleet at Mon Cal and brought reinforcements to here. Oh, no. They're so tanky. And they've got an ion cannon. Who do they hit? We're gonna retreat.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna retreat. We're not gonna fight this. This is nuts. This is nuts.
Roger that.
Move up.
Right away.
Bomber standing by. Bomber targeting. Heading for attack position.
Yeah, we're gonna fall back. We're gonna lose a ship for it.
Retreat in progress.
Didn't expect that. Nice move, though. If they had an interdictor.
I've got him.
We're gonna have to bring in a little bit more reinforcements. Like that, I don't even think that was gonna be an interesting fight. We might be able to win it, but not without like 90% casualties. And that's a big maybe. We'll join up with Vader. But first, somebody say Death Star?
System control
achieved. Now piss off. Bring the Death Star back here. Well, you guys are now combined force. We do have ground troops.
Destination is acknowledged.
Let's get the ground troops together. Let's grab a space station here. Let's get Raxus Prime, and then we can bring both Vader, the Emperor, and Thrawn down upon Felucia, and that'll leave us 1 planet left. But first, we have to do a ground invasion of Raxus Prime since the Death Star's nowhere to be seen. You know you're in trouble in the eye advances. Look, they split the fleet. They're at 90 cap and 171. All right, they moved a bunch of them. But first, ground invasion.
Invasion commencing.
Begin the battle.
Join the Empire, they said. See the galaxy. Right.
What is this map? A crashed acclimator. You can see the orbiting debris in the air, and you can see a crashed Venator up there on the top. Very cool. Very cool. All right, we have enemy base shields. I need a ground commander. I'd like to get a couple of squadrons of ties.
Advancing.
Infantry move up.
Advancing.
See if you can find us some kind of... Ooh, what's this back here?
Reporting the arrival of our field commander, sir.
Is this capturable?
Squad, move out.
I think this is capturable. Get
Right
up
away,
there.
sir. Order acknowledged.
See anything we want to like lock down. Is that an old lat? That's a old Lambda, actually. Oh, it's a mine. I was hoping there'd be something cool up
Yes,
here,
Commander.
like a sensor generator. Like this.
We've captured an abandoned mining
Order,
facility.
sir.
Yeah, move up.
Squad,
Mining
advance.
facility destroyed.
Reporting.
Free resources.
Move out.
Okay, here we go. We can use this. Debating on what to bring in.
Copy.
Ties, you're gonna be group 1. Sensor node, go ahead and get in the bunker so you can cover it. There, actually, scratch that. Get out.
Ready.
Go, I think go capture, yeah, go capture this.
Right away.
Turbo laser tower, it's capturable, nice.
There they are. Blast them.
What do we got?
Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Well, we have a speeder that just walked into the wrong neighborhood. Where are you going?
Yes, sir.
Capturable factory there. I have just the unit for it. And go. Look at all, this is the world with all the Mon Cal commando groups. And they've got artillery in the north. Just asking to be run over by a bunch of TIE fighters. Come on, where is it? Where's the TIEs? There they are. Trying to get into the camera. Where are you going with that artillery? Now that I can see you. He's rolling backwards now. I think not. All right, let's pull you out of there before you go too deep. We have a turbo laser, which is eating anything that passes by. Lovely. Did that unit actually deploy? It did. Go capture this facility. All right, first wave. First
Destination set.
combat wave.
On my way, sir. Destination
We've never done this before.
On my way, sir.
Destination.
This is ridiculous.
See you in hell.
Did Solo just die? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that
TIE
meant.
squadron here.
What's going on over here? Multiple transports. Ground troops, another artillery battalion. I don't think the AI knows how to use these mobile shield generators very well. It's just kind of comical. Hey, we found a old production facility from the Clone Wars.
We've captured an abandoned heavy vehicle factory.
Get some free artillery. All right, so the last one's just about arrived.
General Veers has landed.
General Veers has
Primary
landed.
ground assault.
Which one is he? Well, he's probably the biggest one. His had to be 10 feet bigger,
Reporting.
because raisins. Well, if you're gonna have this many walkers,
Target acquired.
we're coming for you, rebels. We'll see you Tuesday. It's gonna be a minute.
Ready to receive your
Base
transmission.
is under attack.
Coordinates received.
Veers is going to the right.
I read you.
What do we got? What are we shooting at? We're shooting at a speeder. Gotcha. All right, what do we have here? There should be more than just 2 of these, right? I get 3 of these, I think. Your objective is to take this landing zone so we can bring in the inevitably needed reinforcements.
We've got you loud and clear.
You guys, I have Veers already heading that way. Our walkers are moving out, sort of. Sorta, kinda.
Reporting.
I like that Veers knows where he's going. These guys are like, I have no idea
Yes,
what's happening.
Commander.
All right, I'm giving you new orders, because I gave you attack move orders, and you must have seen something that interests you, because now you're confused. Maybe not walk you all the same direction.
Destination
There you
set.
go. 2 and 2, and go. Oh man, okay, I'll lock onto this. There we are. Our little convoy. You could say he's veering to the right. Oh, Paul. Paul, you're bad. You're so bad. You puns make me hurt.
Roger. We'll back you up.
Information.
All right, TIE Fighters, now is your chance to shine. I love that they moved in just as we were getting in firing range of the turbo laser tower. Oh my goodness, let's move up. Whoa, 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 whoa! What's all that shit? What is all that? There's a turbo laser and then holy crap, Reaper! Thank you for that. I think the largest donation we've ever gotten at one time on the
What is your
channel.
order?
On the YouTube side of things.
You can start your advance momentarily.
Holy crap, man. He says, can I break the shack in the middle of a battle again? The answer is yes,
As you command.
if you weren't aware. Holy crap. I know, right, stream? Sweet babies. Sweet freaking babies. I can't drop a bomb on you? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Keep marching, just everyone advance. As long as it's in the general direction of the enemy base, just, no, go this way.
AT-AT ready.
You did not. You did not. No. No. Yes.
Armored transport ready.
Freaking. Chewbacca just stole my AT-AT!
Ready for orders. Initiate
That is not how we do things, Chewbacca.
Reporting
Turn
in.
around and kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. I see a flaw in my plan here. Don't you go into that shield. Reaper, thank you though. I don't know what to say that even like comes close. It can't be in the shield. The shield's not tall enough. It's not tall enough. Okay, you gotta get him. You gotta get him. You can't let him steal another one. You gotta kill him. Okay, how are we walking through there without actually taking out the shield generator, guys? We have a goal here. Kill Chewbacca. Oh, my plan may be for naught.
Issue your command, sir.
Unit destroyed.
Oh, I think it's the ties are getting wrecked. They are. Fall back. Fall back. You have to find that Wookiee. I'm gonna put a bounty on him. Kill this. Okay, where is he? Before he gets the chance to do the thing again, I really do need to focus here. Don't know where he is. I'm panicking, and Reaper's not helping. This right here, because they actually have artillery that's currently functional. We only have a little bit of air support. Oh man. All right, the artillery's been destroyed. We still don't know where the word Wookiee is. Danger Wookiee. There's a sandcrawler over here though for some reason. Shack EXE has ceased functioning. The rest of the walkers have arrived. Let's move you in. Yeah, I think we can move you up now.
Destination is acknowledged.
Veers, what did we do?
They call that
Oh, forget it.
As you command.
Keep walking forward. No. Oh, you bastard. Chewbacca, I've never disliked a Wookiee so much right now. Fire everything we have at that AT-AT. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. And then you find that Wookiee. He's gonna be a rug. He's gonna be a fire at him. All units, just everything we have, fire at that Wookiee. I've lost 2 AT-ATs because the Wookiee jumped into it. Chewbacca OP, please nerf. Whoa, I lost him. I lost everything. Okay, he's done. He's done. Go avenge those 2 walkers right now. We're moving in. How are we doing back here? Apparently we're shooting at stuff. Or we're staring at a wall. We do have... What is that? That is a Jawa.
Yes, Commander.
Ready for orders.
Do we not have a capture point back here? Oh, we did for reinforcement. Get over here.
Moving to that area, sir.
My kingdom for a closer reinforcement point that I actually managed to... Oh, there's 2 troops. Okay, we're good. Bob and Jim have this. I can bring in reinforcements if freaking Bob survives. He's like, I used to work at accounting. How the hell did I get on this mission? How do I get out of this chicken shit outfit? Hold there. Go help them. There's actually more than I thought. Why are we shooting at the sandcrawler? That is not a priority right now.
Changing course.
These 2 TIE fighters are awesome. Oh, they've got fire support from the artillery in the back. I would bomb the stupid out of you guys right now.
All power to energy.
As we walk up, we're just gonna... Oh, no, we did it. Okay.
Roger that.
Keep walking forward.
Form up.
Oh, man.
Secure to landing zone.
I can't believe I lost 2 walkers to Chewbacca.
Secure to landing zone.
Right when Reaper dropped that donation, I hear the Wookiee roar, and I'm like, what does that mean? And then I realized the only
Awaiting
vehicles
orders.
I have here
Copy.
that he could have stolen...
Destination set.
I'm not learning that, by the way. I'm bringing more AT-ATs down. Could have been a walker. And the worst part is he managed to get away.
Coordinates.
How are we doing over here?
Form up. Let's go. Keep going.
Right away.
Have we won and just not noticed? What's going on
Reporting
here?
in, sir.
Fine.
Orders.
Fine, you heavy gunners with your freaking DLT-20s. Go ham. Bob and Jim are getting promoted to commando. The best part is that they're both office workers and they don't want to be promoted. But because they took that base.
Victorious.
Yep, Bob and Jim. I guess it's fair. It's fair. How many times in the Rebellion campaign did I use Chewbacca for all kinds of shenanigans? Bob and Jim survived. They're fine.
System control achieved.
All right, I think it's... Where's the Death Star? It's right here. As soon as the Death Star arrives, we're going to use it as a support platform, and then we are going to engage.
Complete.
Everything we've got.
System control achieved.
Yeah, build this.
Beginning construction.
We'll leave a ship here. We'll leave a... Wow, I don't really want to leave any of these here. We'll leave one interdictor here. That way I don't have to worry about recapping it. All spaceborne forces. Yeah, I see this. And we are going to deal with that little problem in a minute. We will be back. Oh, don't build the credit one. We'll put a golem platform. I want to block them in there. Let's bring some more reinforcements over as well for ground troops. We have them over at Polis. Before we do that, space station so we can keep our control of it. So how big is the fleet? Plenty big. Who's going to lead the fleet? First hyperspace in, we'll do a Phantom, like a scout Phantom group. Here we go. Are we ready? Biggest... She's a ghost! She's a Force ghost! It's the only thing that makes sense. Mon Mothma was a Jedi the whole time. She was, that's it. That's the only thing that makes sense. We have killed her like 9 times. With the Death Star 3 times. You cannot tell me she made it to the escape pod of a planet. Don't ask me how that works. That is, no. Let them run. You know, it's a good idea, actually. Don't bring in an interdictor. Don't let them, let them fight it out. I like it.
The enemy is approaching.
Bum, 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 bum. All right, there we go. Do I plan on playing with Captain Jack anytime soon? No, not really. It's confusing enough as it is. Another YouTuber kind of crops up about 4 years after I've been on YouTube with a name that is almost identical to mine in the same field, being two letters different. And we're gonna ion cannon, or not ion cannon, laser them.
Commence primary ignition.
You know, it makes very similar content to me. That's confusing as it is. Wow. Do we always get salvage for kills? Because that was a lot of credits that just popped up. Or do we just capture a planet that gave us that? So probably not. Probably not. All right, here we go.
Ready for orders,
Phantoms.
sir.
Let's roll.
Ready to commence.
That was a good hit. That's why you always shoot for the middle. Nice area of effect.
Choose your reinforcements.
All right. How are we doing this? How do we want to engage this? I kind of want to go Vader, Thrawn, ISDs, broadside cruisers. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go in with
Moving to coordinates.
President's favorite ship. It's going to suck up a lot of that initial damage as it's coming in. Then we're going to bring in Vader. On the port side, Thrawn. On the starboard side, support vessels.
Confirmed. Right away.
That puts us at 35, really? God, if you don't bring in the SSD, you get... SSD is going to be our initial invasion of blah, 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 Mon Cal. So don't worry, that is happening. Just not going to happen here just yet. Do we want fighter support, or do we want... I think fighter support's a good idea, but this time we're going to go with dual carriers, and then we'll just even it out with lancers.
Of course, sir.
Kind of spread across the fleet.
Navigating.
One here, a little bit farther out, one right there. I don't know what their range is. I'd love to know... I wish we could see an area around them of how far their guns can reach.
Engaging
Acting like
hyperdrive.
flak boats for us. And let's bring in a group of aces as well.
Reinforcements
All right.
en route.
So, relying on the heavy fire... Oh, watch this formation as they hyperspace in. Relying on the heavy fire of all of those ISDs combined with the anti-fighter support spread out of the Lancers. And then the carriers as well. Probably gonna have to move the ISDs up a little bit closer.
I'm ready. Of course.
Oh, don't give me
I
some
see.
weirdness. Actually move up.
If you
They do have an ion
insist.
cannon though, so we're gonna eat those rounds a bit. Now I'm thinking they're probably gonna fall back.
Yes, Commander.
As the first wave comes in, overload the weapons.
Form up.
As for you, you're already looking good, and we've got our Death Star laser.
What is it you want?
Hold, overload. You
Pursuing
fire at the heavy support craft in the back. Okay, fighters have launched. Let's engage.
The iron cannons are offline.
Go after him. Go after him.
Bombers at the
I
ready.
swear, you guys do not have to wait for permission from me to engage. You're actually doing fine. Here comes the enemy reinforcements. They're going to keep hyperspacing in reinforcements. So we'll see who survives this grand battle. And then whoever survives this battle, and I know we're going to have casualties, gets to be fleet commander of the very last battle.
Coming active. At once, sir.
Oh man, our tank is just getting nuked. Death Star is only 50%. Vader, why can't I click you, Vader? Come on. Camera. Swear to googly moogly. Do it. Nothing escapes the system. I need you guys breaking off and taking out those enemy fighters. Nice. You need to be over there so you can heal him. It is almost dead.
Ready for the kill.
Thrawn, I'm actually going to give you orders to fall back. They're going to have a lot more in the way of reinforcements. We've almost got another shot. Overload. I'm going to give you a shot. I'm going to give you an ion or a Death Star shot. No, I want you give me a hard turn.
Yes, my
The
lord.
best you can do is way out there.
We'll scan the area immediately.
Okay, go that way. Then you'll be able to turn.
You have need of my skills?
Okay, you're doing okay. You're eating through those fighters. Pop this. And fall back with him.
Awaiting your command.
You engage. We're gonna bring in another one of these same tier 3 ISDs the second we get a chance. Pop that. You switch to this and engage those bombers. Keep the bombers off of us. We need some more fighters over here.
En route.
Can't bring him in. I can't bring him in until this is dead. What are you putting rounds into? The carrier? That's your... Okay, whatever. You guys are doing fine. Yeah, you need to start falling back. Overload. Onslaught. Here we go. Who do we want to put the round into?
Our lasers are
I
destroyed.
kind of want Thrawn.
Our shields are
Do it.
down.
Do it, do it, do it. Take out the battleship. Take out the battleship.
Primary engine system is down.
Our primary
There's the hit. That'll give Thrawn a little bit of a break so he falls back. And here we go for our next reinforcements inbound. Okay, you managed to do it. Fantastic. Keep pushing out.
Returning to your position.
Close up formation.
All right, you guys, come with me. How are you doing? Oh, you're ion cannon, so you're slowed, aren't you?
I copy, Bravo leader. Vectoring now.
Oh, there goes the explosion. That capital ship down.
We'll level them.
Gotta take out those fighters. Man, you could use more fighters. Get over here.
This one is mine.
Yes, sir.
Start swinging around. You switch to anti-fighter missiles and engage. I'm sending you some more backup. How are you doing? Chewing through them.
Target is those iron cannons.
Go for the Quasar. You can eat that
I
thing.
am available.
Now, if they chase you, Thrawn, they're gonna have to go through a whole lot of hurdles. We'll be okay. Take out those fighters.
He won't be around much longer.
I don't really care for the bombers for the Empire. I mean, I get it. They're not nearly as good as the Rebel Alliance, which is
Got
fine.
them on scope.
But going after like subsystems, I normally use them to take out enemy fighters.
Awaiting
It's
instructions.
a little goofy, but it's true. Okay, we've almost got another shot. That means you, Vader, need to start coming around. Oh, you already are.
Awaiting orders. Copy.
Interceptors, go.
Lord Vader, I'm afraid our systems have been
Choose
damaged
your
due to...
reinforcements.
As he gets wrecked. All right, another dreadnought going down. Or dreadnought battleship.
Standing by.
Death Star fire. I don't think we're gonna lose Vader or Thrawn. I really thought we'd lose one of them.
Not much longer.
Our launch bay has been disabled.
How you guys doing over there?
Confirmed.
You're doing okay.
This is your analysis.
Pursuing enemy
Ready?
forces.
Heading out.
Target critical.
Come over here and join him. Are we gonna win this with just these 3 Star Destroyers? And the Death... Well, of course, the Death Star supporting.
Engaging
Engage
as you
that.
wish, my lord.
Star Destroyer reporting
All of
in.
you open up. All right. Switch targets to that. Broadside cruiser. Start firing. We have 500 seconds until
I'm waiting.
the Death Star is in range to fire. We might actually open up if that ends at 0.
Target
We'll
eliminated.
see.
Our lasers have been destroyed.
What do you guys think? Should we do a ground invasion
To your position.
of Felucia?
Destroyed.
Or should we destroy the planet?
We'll scan the area immediately. Direction.
There goes the carrier, so we should have an
Choose
open
your
spot now.
reinforcements.
We need a little bit more firepower. I'm gonna go right here.
We've lost the iron cannons.
Hold that. Keep firing.
Cruiser
You
reporting.
overload your weapons and open up on that ship.
Yes.
How are you doing?
This one is mine.
I want you to start opening up on this. Where are the rest of the reinforcements? They should have been hyperspacing ships in like crazy. There's no way we've taken that many ships out.
Your position
I wonder if they're
wisely.
choosing not to. Keep fire.
Target eliminated.
I may be giving more credit to the AI than
Excellent shot.
makes sense to do so.
Concentrate.
Are you at firing range with that thing? You are. All right, what's the description? Proton beam. Fire a proton beam at an enemy ship that does massive hull damage. I can get behind that. Blow it up. We'll only blow it up if we do it, I think, in-game. Bombers.
I copy.
If we do it in the battle.
Moving out.
I can't believe it. They're going to survive.
Reporting. Hit the ion cannon banks.
Go all evil and blow it up. Oh, the pieces of the Mon Cal ships. Oh, it's heartbreaking. With the ISDs in the background just laying down turbo laser fire. Oh.
TIE Avenger standing
You are in
by.
need
I
of
don't
my
think we're gonna be able to do it in
expertise.
battle.
Keep going.
I don't think there's much left here. Why did they
I
retreat?
assume you need my help.
I never turned on an interdictor, did I? Did I even bring one in?
Them.
I didn't even bring one in. I'm giving all units orders to fall back. I don't think it's going to be enough. We'll speed up time. The reason is that we want to keep this alive for the next 3 minutes and 80 seconds.
Ion cannon firing.
Even if they are throwing ion cannon rounds into us like it's going out of style. Can we get out of firing range? Look at the firing range of these two Star Destroyers. Come on, a little bit farther. We're almost out of range. So the reason that we want to do this in battle and not out of battle is because it'll actually play the crazy animation. Let's blow this thing and go home. You may fire when ready. Well, we'll be ready in 2 minutes and 70 seconds. You guys wanted this, now we have to wait. This is why we haven't done this more than one other time. Ghost Revan, thank you for the 12. The planet itself wants to eat you. Blow it up. It's true. This is the planet where the plants on the ground will actually pick up infantry and throw them or eat them. Which is kind of fun. When you play it through with like, what is it? Republic at War, when you have the clone troopers. I always feel so bad. Very fitting planet though. But thank you, Ghost. A shadow descends over the surface of Felucia, crawling across. The weapon system is almost in range. Can we see it from here? Let's look. Let's see if we can get the camera angle on it.
Enemy base will be in range in 1 minute.
In 1 minute. Pan up here, this thing. I think this is this is obviously a modded model. It's not nearly this big in the base game. It's like a softball size in the base game.
Enemy base will be in range in 5 seconds. Enemy base in range.
Enemy base in range. Here we go. Dun dun dun. Oh, it's weird because of the scale difference. Enemy base destroyed.
The lasers are our target.
All units, find the survivors and eliminate any ships trying to flee the system. Oh, I don't know if you guys could hear that. There's just a little bit of space station audio. The gigantic waves coming in. Oh, that music. How fitting. How fitting as the wave comes in.
Enemy has been defeated.
Though it's victory. Why do I feel like everybody's lost? Those casualties actually weren't bad. They weren't bad at all. All right.
System.
That leaves us with one world left. The Telos, thank you so much for the 10. None can resist the firepower of this fully armed and ready battle station. Indeed.
Building under construction.
So, don't need to invade the ground on this planet anymore. We need to gather the rest of our troops. We are going to open up just like I said we would. Actually, we have gathered. This is the entire fleet. What am I thinking?
Construction complete.
And they all fit now. We're going to open the fight as we've done so many other times. We're going to bring in... No, better yet. Let's bring in the interdictor. We know we're going to need one anyways.
Complete.
Let's get it done. The final battle. The one regret I have in this entire campaign is we never found my ship, the Liberation. I never found it. It must have died in battle against, I'm going to assume the Black Sun.
Tactical
Don't worry, we'll go blow up Telos right after this is over. I just don't want to wait. Wait, what? What? They moved 2 ships that tried to escape.
System lost.
You, see, we're going to have to do a little bit of galaxy cleanup, but don't worry, we'll do that. It will only take a minute to run through and find those guys. I'm a little sad they didn't leave those here, so we could have had a couple of extra battleships to fight over, but oh my god, look at this. This is fine. Nothing to see here. Move along. Move along. The Emperor and the entire Imperial fleet has arrived at the doorstep of Mon Calamari. Of Mon Cal.
The enemy has been spotted.
There is no retreat.
Your command, sir.
Activate grab fields. Now, to make this not a stationary battle, we are going to target their primary space station.
Commence primary ignition.
That way that the fleet actually moves around and does something. As soon as this shot commences, the support fleet, Jesus, the support fleet comes in now. And like as I said, I would start with the SSD. Here it comes.
Coming around.
I'll be shocked if they don't take out this SSD.
Ion cannon firing.
Yes,
There's the ion cannon blast, so the shields won't last long.
This way.
I'm not bringing him any support. We're going to wait. Admiral Piet has become a
Awaiting
threat.
your orders.
He's become too powerful and influential in the Imperial Navy, and he must be dealt with. Oh, Mang! Blowing up Mon Calamari is a tragic loss of sushi. That's it, 10 Renegade points for you. That's what you get. Ghost of Revan, thank you for the 5. Yes, Grand Moff Shed. You've brought the galaxy one step closer to true peace. I don't like.
He won't be a rough one.
Teos, thank you for the 10. If Valkorian's Eternal Empire were to fight against Palpatine's Galactic Empire, Palpatine would most certainly lose.
Awaiting your command.
We're just gonna let Piet fight this out, and then we're gonna bring in a proper Imperial fleet to finish the job. Because we can only bring in so many supplies. I mean, we could, and it would draw out this fight, but I think if he dies in this battle, you can actually see the heavy cannons. Look at that.
Go after them.
I love that they're all targeting something different too, because they actually rotate. So every one of those are just like, we're all gonna pick a target and fire at it. You get no support from the fleet.
Formation. Target eliminated.
Good God, they just took out another... Oh, that was just a bulk cruiser, okay. I love they got a bunch of freighters in here. Like, that's a bulk cruiser right there, so that's basically a giant truck.
Close up formation.
The freighter, there's an MC-40 just dropped in out of hyperspace, so he's got more enemy reinforcements have arrived. He's really spread the damage around. This is the only winged MC-80 that... Nope, there's 2 of them. There's one right over there, too. So there's 2. I think they had 4 total for the fleet, so we'll see what happens. Overload firepower? All right, we'll do it. I think the fighters are what we're hearing make all kinds of noise. Liberator cruisers are here. It's freaking OP things. They've surrounded us now. Look at this winged MC-80 coming up the side.
Incoming. He won't be a rough one.
Intensify forward firepower. I want nothing getting through, because the shields are actually down. Wait a minute. Did they really put the shield generator? They did. They put the shield generator right where the bridge is. So when you're fighting this thing as the Rebel Alliance, you're probably going to want to take the shield down first, right? So you're going to do the fighter trench run right down the middle. They're actually starting to take it out. Oh, that's great. Well played. Well played, mod authors. I like it. We gotta have more capital ships, right? We're about half. All right, let's go back into cinematic mode. Oh, are we gonna look at the hangars on the bottom of this thing? It's like 1 million aircraft carriers. Freaking cool. It's too late. The interdictor is being threatened. Is it really? It is being threatened. That's not good, actually. We may have to bring in reinforcements just to cover the interdictor. All right, that's exactly what we're gonna do. We'll give some cover to the interdictor. We'll bring in you, and we'll bring in. We have 3 more interdictors just in case, so don't worry too much about him. I think he's gonna be okay. But it is a couple of these dauntlesses that are giving it the gun.
Yes, Commander. He won't be
All right, get away from my interdictor. I need you. Fire support inbound. CP, you can't say I never did anything for you. There are 4 shield generator hardpoints on that SSD? Oh, well, meh. I guess. Yeah, I guess there are. Wait a minute, where? There's one here. We're gonna scan these. Oh, there's not a lot of forward weapons anymore. This is the other problem with this thing. As it takes damage, it gets less and less, like really quickly becomes almost useless as they carve through it. I wouldn't want them to change it. I think it's quite balanced. It's quite powerful. Maybe even a little too powerful. What is their battle group doing over here?
Close up formations ready. Positioning.
Well, hell, let's just move away from them. Kick your engines on, and let's leave. They're gonna try to go around that way. And you, yeah, just give me some cover fire. Throw every missile you've got out the door. There you go. Just fire. You got 1 Y-wing with that barrage. Well done. Well done. I don't know why these fighters are just sitting here. Engage. I would say the enemy reinforcements are missing, but they're all back here. They got a whole battle group of MC-80s. This is the last battle. The last proper battle.
Closing on target.
Reporting in.
Regroup.
Kind of shows you how strong this SSD. Maybe the SSD is a little OP. What do you guys think? I think it might be. Like, look at this fight that we have. If I even didn't have the Star Destroyer, or the Death Star, I still think I'd win this. If I brought in the rest of the support vessels to take on some of these fighters. I can't bring in much. I can bring in, like, there. I brought in 2 Lancers to give some anti-fighter support. Like, look at them open them up on these poor Y-Wings. But yeah, this might be a little OP.
Targeting at maximum
Like,
fire.
overload your weapons. Even with half your weaponry, you are eating an MC-80 at about, what, 30 seconds?
He won't be around much longer.
Attack formation.
Yeah, it's solos fleets, no problem.
Go after the stragglers. Regroup for another.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived and they're outflanking us. Coming in from behind. I can bring in a Dreadnought to suck up some of the damage, but that's about it. You keep moving. Go all the way to that nebula, but don't go inside it.
Ion cannons firing.
Ion cannon's going off. And it's going right into our brand new Dreadnought that we just brought in. I mean, I guess it's better than putting it into that, but good grief, I can't bring you any backup. Go after those Y-Wings. You have a chance of actually killing those. Get in there. Whoops, wrong button. I don't think we need the tech tree at this point in the game.
I can't maintain formation. Moving in for the kill.
And the real battle is about to start.
Close up
The shields on
formation.
holding.
To reiterate the plan, for those who may be confused by what's going on here. For the last invasion of the last rebel world, we knew the enemy had a huge number of ships, so we decided to bring in Admiral Piet as, to be honest, he's a sacrificial pawn
Kill confirmed.
to weaken the enemy fleet before the rest of the Imperial Star Navy drops out of hyperspace and mops up whatever remains. It looks like whatever's going to remain is still going to be a sizable chunk because they keep bringing in more ships. There's even a battle group of winged MCs.
Form up. Holding fire.
Gonna give him that last big attempt to fight off. As soon as he's dead, we're gonna open up almost all of our build cap, and we'll be able to bring in all of the ISDs. Let's do this. Remember, he can't retreat anyways, so he's in it for the long haul. I'm also not spamming the Death Star because it'd be a little cheese. We wouldn't have much of a fleet fight.
Destroyer here.
And he rotated again. What if I tell you to go this way? No, you won't do it now. I never use the Death Star because it's boring to me. Steven says, yeah, I can see that. We didn't use it until toward the late game, but I think there was mention that it may have been nerfed in the next version, the Death Star. So it's not so powerful. And I could get behind that.
The iron cannons are offline.
Oh, are you still fighting that dreadnought? I guess it's the small victories in life. Oh, there goes Piet. He's going down. He's not gonna make it. The last two sections. Here comes that A-wing. It's a bunch of Y-wings, but it's gonna finish him off. What about the station, though? I nailed the station with the opener. I mean, we could do this. I'm actually quite fine with this. There it goes. There it goes. Piet is down. And now it's time. Spring the trap.
Heading to destination.
Reinforcements canceled.
We're moving out. Move out.
It's like the Battle of Jakku, but like the other direction, where the Empire has pushed
We shall be there shortly.
the Rebel Alliance to the brink.
Right away.
Here we go. And then a little bit of cover, but mostly from the back, because it looks like that's where most of their ships are. And get a little bit of fighter support there. Who's back here? Here goes the fight. Oh, that's the wrong button.
At maximum unit capacity.
And the battle begins.
Be around much longer.
Properly.
I copy.
All ships, all weapons, all power to weapons. Open up with everything you've got.
Reporting. Track to beam.
They go nowhere. Look at that fight. Reinforcements will be there in a moment.
Awaiting orders.
Charge up the gravity well generator. Dreadnought join the fleet. All TIE fighters break and engage enemy contacts. Anybody who doesn't have a shield currently up, you guys can do some pretty nasty damage in bulk. Good. Shields are up, shields are up, shields are up.
Star Destroyer standing by.
I don't know why you're rotating. You were actually at a really good angle before you started rotating. It's okay.
Course to intercept.
The battle begins. I love it. See, this is an Imperial fleet to me. ISD-2 as far as the eye can see. Fire.
Yes, Commander.
I fully expect them to hyperspace in more ships, and they have. They just brought in another assault ship. I wonder if we'll go through multiple waves of ISDs. Maybe. Nicely done, nicely done.
Ready.
Oh, the poor rebels. Oh, the final episode.
Bomber standing by. Attack that target.
All right, all fighters, just the waves of TIEs, hundreds of them filling the sky. How are we doing on the left-hand port?
Awaiting your orders.
Port side battle's actually going fine. Let's overload your weapons to take out these last MCs. Do we see any enemy reinforcements? No, actually. There's a winged MC-80 behind us. Not too worried about that. Let's dispatch all 5 bomber squadrons and see if you guys can handle that.
Excellent shot.
I have faith in you. Oh, Quasar just came out of hyperspace. Look at the SSD down there. Oh, I love it.
Shield's almost gone.
Is there any more space stations that we need to deal with? Now there is. Fire! Oh, I wanted to get a camera shot with the whole fleet going in. Oh well. So what everybody think of this campaign, now that it's pretty much over? The fall of the rebellion. Should we do, better question, should we do a ground invasion of Mon Cal? If you can do a ground invasion, it's a water world. I actually don't know what the ground map looks like for that. Or do we blow it up with the Death Star?
Nowhere to run.
Your
That has to be
command.
it. What else do they have?
Our Rangers
Are they
are
still
gone, sir.
hyperspacing ships in? They can't have much left. Interceptors? Keep chewing through. I'm gonna... Bombers have been getting work done. Come about. Overload your weapons and come about.
Maximum firepower.
You still fighting that
Open
battleship?
fire.
You are. There's still a
Draw their fire.
Dauntless over there.
Formation. Go after the stragglers.
It was a fun ride. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Go after them. Running around. I can't switch position.
Enemy base will be in range.
Poor
in
A-wing
1
pilots.
minute.
All right. Well, we have 55 seconds. If the battle continues for 55 seconds,
Narrowing position.
we'll engage. We'll hit the laser
Intercepting.
and we'll blow it up.
All fighters attack.
I can't imagine they've got much left though. Yeah, we're mopping up the last B-wing squadron there. There's one group of X-wings, and the Rebel Alliance's last ship in space is a single squadron of X-wings. I kind of wish it was Rogue Squadron, but that's all right. Enemy base in range, 19 seconds.
Enemy base will
Yep.
be in range in 15
Nope.
seconds.
I have no idea what that was. What was that? I heard the text. You can now build one Executor Super Star Destroyer on Quant when you have... You could just rebuild it? I don't know about rebuilding it, if rebuilding it should be a thing. That sounds a bit cheese. What's the base layout looks like on this? All right, all ground forces
Right away.
here. Give me... let's see here. I don't need the Mon Cal planetary info, but thanks. Give me a few ships. Battle group of dreadnoughts. Battle group of Arquintons. Ho! Crap baskets. Okay. That's not what I had planned. Let's do this.
Invasion commencing.
Begin the battle. I'm going for the victory screen. And then we'll just blow everything else up with the Death Star. I think we've only got one other planet, and we've got to take that orbit back from the 2 Dauntlesses that they retreated with.
Choose your
So,
reinforcements.
heavy infantry, because we're not going to be using them anymore anyways. Might as well bring them in. The Emperor,
Enemy base shields up.
That is the system.
Lord Vader. How about we go full infantry on this? Some heavy troops. Heavy troops.
We've made contact with the enemy.
We'll even go for some scouts. Oh, look at you guys.
At your command. Yes, sir. Ready.
Where is he?
I am ready.
I am ready. What does he get? He gets Force Lightning and Force Corrupt.
I shall.
I love it.
Yes.
Does he get 501st?
I copy.
I mean, I guess you wouldn't see a difference, right? They wouldn't actually be painted differently.
By my will.
We're under fire.
Too much.
They do have air, so let's bring in this.
Unit capacity.
Reporting.
Can you guys not return fire? They do have Rogue Squadron, which is kind of a problem. Bringing that anti-air. Kind of getting just opened up on right now. Another group of commandos are moving up, or rebel soldiers.
Order acknowledged.
And then we've got like groups and groups of E-Web soldiers. I can't get the angle on it because there's a lambda, or there's a sentinel landed on his face. Where's that anti-air? I know they've still got those troops.
Yes, Commander.
Hey guys, don't go running around too much. Just sit back and relax. We'll get a sensor online, so heavy troops.
How can I serve?
Let's go. What are these guys actually called? Assault? Imperial Shock Troops. Dun, 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 dun.
Sensor node constructing.
Reporting.
Lord Vader,
What is it?
go wreck some rebels.
Waiting orders. You found something.
You found something.
Your destiny lies
We should
with
send
me.
his 501st as well with him.
Heading out.
What is your
Construction complete.
Why don't we go wreck their stuff? Oh, we've got a sensor relay.
As you wish.
Go capture that. Go deal with that.
I read you, sir. Over.
No one commands me.
No one commands me. He's never gonna have a chance to fire. We're gonna move the Emperor up.
Fools attack me.
Oh my god, we have incoming. We have a lot of incoming.
So much.
Alright. Fall back, fall back. We've got air coming in. Do your thing, do your thing.
We're ready.
Oh, come on, boys.
On the way.
Freaking Rogue Squadron, man.
Yes, sir.
You gotta take it down, you gotta take it down.
What?
Alright, infantry moving up.
I shall crush the rebellion.
We're going in. We're going in. We're going in with the Emperor.
I
Can we lose if the Emperor dies?
darkness.
That would be really goofy and hilarious. No, I don't think so. Let's get his guard moving up.
Right. Ready to
Do we
move.
get all of them? I think Vader's dead. This is why I never bring Vader in a ground battle, because he just got one-shotted by Rogue Squadron. I mean, to be honest, Rogue Squadron is really strong, but damn. Emperor? Let's zoom in on the Emperor. He's not recharging his health either. Damn. Vader is fine, because he's one of those units that can't actually die. He just goes on hiatus for a little while.
Awaiting command.
Good God, but the Emperor's units, his Emperor's Guards units are freaking nice, man.
Give the order.
All right, I want another one of these. You know what, screw it. We're just gonna march.
At once.
We're just gonna march.
I am in command.
I am the Senate.
All right, man.
We're rolling. We're going all the way up to the shield generator before they have a chance to respawn their entire... Heck, kill him. If there's anything that we can kill, it's that. It's a bunker. Kill the bunker.
We'll see them neutralized.
Damn, Emperor's got range.
What are you waiting
Keep pressing
for?
through. I want that.
Destination.
We're bringing in a little bit of anti-armor. Let's do this. The one nice thing about these anti-air units is they can walk and fire at the same time, and they have a rotating turret, so unlike the AT-AT, they can actually shoot at other things. Oh, we have a reinforcement point right here. Talk about me not paying attention. Walk right through that and capture it. Could have walked in my,
Ready to receive your
could have got my AT-AT dropped right outside their door. All right, you set up here.
Roger.
You're looking good. I think we did get Rogue Squadron, so we're looking good there. Voltronic, thank you for the $5. Is this going to be a stand-up fight, sir? I'm going to squid hunt. Oh, it's a stand-up fight. It's the final Rebel base.
Unit destroyed.
If you would, please. Lightsaber the hell out of that. Thank you.
I read you.
Remove that from my sight. Thank you.
Moving to that location.
Keep moving in. You'll have backup in just a moment. So one of the abilities that I've never used is the ability to drain shields with the Shadow Commandos. Just gotta turn it on and see if it does it over time. There's another reinforcement point right there. Oh, nice. We literally can just take this.
Just give the command.
And let's grab this so we can see.
By my
The Emperor's got half health.
witness the cruel power
He needs to
of the
die.
dark side.
The Emperor needs to die in this mission.
Run like you
And that way, Admiral Shade, Admiral,
they will fall before me.
oh, okay, come back here. Kill this. We need to capture this so we can bring in reinforcements. Come back here. That way I can take over command of the Empire. And that'll be the new cannon.
Bomber squadron.
Bomber Squadron, right there. Bring it down.
Copy. Confirm and comply.
That should not be able to get underneath you. Emperor and your bag of support units. Let's go. Into the shield generator.
Of course. What are you waiting for? Annihilate them. You attack, then you
He's losing health. He's losing health.
great disturb.
It only took an artillery strike to his face.
It will be.
All right, I won't run him straight in.
I rise.
Take that thing out so we don't have a shield generator anymore. And not that it matters, but boom. I also want to use this ability of his. Force Lightning, he's yet to use it. It has to be on a unit But I have such good anti-infantry troops right now that it's almost impossible to get a shot. Damn, it looks like the Emperor will survive this time.
Yes.
Return fire.
My plot didn't work.
Get the cover.
Oh, there was some infantry. He just didn't do it. There's still a barracks.
Rebellion will be crushed.
Soon the rebellion will be crushed. You're not wrong. Here, go over here quick. Get over here quick.
Yes, sir. I am in command.
Give it a shake. Give it a force shake. Come on, we got it. Ah, they're all dead. Damn. We couldn't do the lightning. So much for Emperor Shack. All right, guys, that's it. Mon Calamari is ours. I'm gonna run through with Thrawn real fast and just have him recap the planets that we lost. But outside of that, Rinvar, that's adorable.
System lost.
I'll be with you momentarily. The Death Star is gonna slow us down so much. I should have split the fleet up a little bit.
Mission
It's all right,
log
though.
updated.
What's the mission log? Go rescue someone? Yeah. We've got to run through, pop this, pop Renvar, go over to Telos and take that back. Somehow the Black Sun snuck some troops over there. And then it will be over.
Tactical battle imminent.
Auto-resolve.
System control
System is ours.
achieved.
We do need to take this.
Constructing.
So let's put a interdictor there for now. And keep on cruising. Let's leave the Death Star. No, we can't, because we need to blow up that planet over there. This is how we handle shenanigans.
Enemy fleet approaching.
What? Fleet? Where? What? No, no! The battle is over. You've lost. All right, I don't want any more systems slipping through my fingers. How dare you?
System lost.
Are there enough ships in this fleet? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna auto-resolve a ground army. We're just gonna send them in. Oh man.
Tactical battle imminent.
All right, auto-resolve. All right, they should be falling back. Shouldn't be a big deal for us though. They are gonna fall back. There should be a number of ISDs in this fleet, so you'll be fine. Let's leave a blockade. Auto-resolve that one. They must be running again. Leave a blockade. We'll leave a couple of victory classes, that's fine. You guys head to Korriban. You should already be getting a space station. You're doing good, you're doing good, you're doing good. Space station for you. Going for the last world. And if I look over the map, I think that's everything. The whole map turned green.
Construction complete.
Oh no, the Rebellion are still the good guys. They're obviously the best. The best around. I'm gonna auto-resolve that.
Mission log updated.
Reconnaissance. Why are we We're not gonna recon the only planet we don't control.
Construction complete.
There it is. And
Tactical battle imminent.
it's just a space station. Blow it up.
Conquered.
Empire space victory. Control change to us. Is that it? Did we win? That should be it. Let's look through and make sure we didn't miss like a weird random planet in the background, or maybe it's still figuring it out. There's still a planet to the south of Kessel. No, I blew that one. Oh, I blew it up, but I didn't. All right, we're sending a scout ship down there, and you don't have a space station. Okay, Thrawn, I need to have a little blitz fleet. Take a couple of ISDs with you. Death Star's too slow. There's your fleet. Not surprising that we lost that. We only sent one ship in. Thrawn, last world.
That seems reasonable.
That seems reasonable. I love the voice actor for Thrawn. They're using the books. I think it's the same guy from the Rebels TV show and from the books now. All of the audio books that have him in it actually have him doing the voice, and the voice is so spot on. It's so good. Yep, I see it. Yeah, remember we're 20 seconds behind on YouTube chat. It's an ongoing thing. Just trying to get that victory screen. There's lots of new asteroids. Yeah, mining is going to be a big deal in the galaxy now. Lots of new asteroid belts.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay.
Enemy fleet approaching. System conquered.
Where are you going?
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, good grief. You won the battle. Are they gonna keep retreating? They're gonna keep retreating. I'm gonna have to fight this. Oh! Oh, there was like, that's it? I thought there was like an end screen with statistics and stuff. All right, everybody. Hang on a second, I'm looking up the victory music. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's the end of the long-running campaign as the Empire. One of the few times that we've ever run all the way to a victory screen. Normally, I'll pick a series of objectives for us, and once I feel like we have won, because you're not gonna take every single planet, you're gonna fight over, shipyards and production facilities and all that jazz. But we have made it to the end. I highly recommend, if you've never played this, to give it a try. The new versions, or the most recent version is actually quite good. Turn the music times down a little bit. Thank you, Taylor. You should do a Rebel playthrough. Probably when the newest version comes out. We're gonna be testing a few new mods. Probably gonna be testing out, hopefully, Corey's New Republic era mod. The Clone Wars era mod he's working on, Fall of the Rebellion, or Fall of the Republic. Ah, man, so excited. That was really fun. All right, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please do me the favor of hitting the thumbs up button. Does a great favor for me. Lets more people find the channel and come and subscribe and find us, hang out with us. Also, the Discord link is in the description below if you want to join us for community stuff. We have on May 4th, in 2 days. So what is that? Friday, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Saturday. No, Saturday is the 12-hour stream celebrating 1 year on Twitch. Celebrating the community and celebrating Star Wars on May the 4th be with you. So join me over there. It's gonna be starting around noon, and we'll be going for 12 hours straight, playing all kinds of games. Hopefully gonna get some community stuff going on. Gonna host a couple of, maybe a Space Engineer server, so we can all jump in and have a go at that for a bit, and play all kinds of stuff. So, all right, guys and gals, if you enjoyed it though, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for some sci-fi modding and gaming goodness, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later, everybody.